Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back. I am Pseudo. It is Monday, it is giveaway day, and I have tweaked some OBS settings, so we'll see how this goes. Got some advice from people last time to maybe reduce progressive mouse lag. It does look to be a VRAM issue, so the 5080 in the box will solve it, but we're gonna get into it. We're fighting Mag, or the remnants of. Super fun. Gonna be some laughs, gonna be some tears, gonna be more tears than laughs, gonna be more laughs than tears tonight. Anyway, sorry for the late start. I was pretty close. Hello, Hummingbird. Hello. I made some tweaks to the build. I'm actually super stoked to show this off. I wanted to stream over the weekend, but Twitch, like, kind of exploded for a lot of my friends who were streaming, so I just pushed it to today. But we'll get into it. We'll do some giveaways tonight. Happy to chat with you guys, hang out. I have a write-up that I want to link a little later on my preliminary thoughts on the Bladesworn changes. I overall think I've said this a bunch. I think they're very good. I don't think that this was really a buff patch. I think this was a balance patch, and people really weren't ready for that, especially the way they described it for a lot of things. But I sort of condensed. It's like 2 pages. My thoughts into what I think they should do next for Bladesworn. I don't really think it's much. And what they should do in the meantime, because there's a couple things I want to talk about a little later, but it's more idiosyncrasies of like balance than it is of really design, and they could be fixed pretty easily in my opinion. Yeah, it's preliminary. It says that in the post. I'm gonna throw it on Reddit as well tomorrow, because Tuesday's just like Tuesday about halfway through the day after the first deluge of this patch is great or this patch sucks posts is usually the best time to get eyes on stuff for Reddit. So I'll probably cross-post it over there. But I do have it on the post page, so if you're welcome to join in if you found this from the post page. Thank you for checking it out. Again, tweaks to the build. I've been talking with Soup, who is actually he offered to come on here and talk about like gear balance and stuff. He's really, I did not realize there were other nutbags like me who sit in the build editor min-max stuff, but he's really talented. And I want to get his thoughts on a lot of the stuff for World vs. World roaming. Especially because this is a game mode, it's in this weird position where, like, in case you didn't know, ArenaNet really doesn't balance around roaming. So roaming sort of exists in this world of, like, other stuff, right? Also, how we looking, how we sound in chat? I did some tweaks again on the OBS side, so if it's looking worse or it's looking better, let me know. The frame rate should be higher, but it should be less smooth. And hopefully as the stream goes on, my mouse won't just like start stuttering across the screen. And now that we've jinxed that, we'll see. But I backed up all my old settings, so, you know, here we are. All right. Hello, Tux. Hello, Night Owl. Want more on Antiquary? Soup, I gotta get Soup and Flog to start streaming, man. They're like such good roamers. They're so talented, man. I wanna play Dweller's new song. Sustain on Spellbreaker. I think there's things that are more sustaining than Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker kind of has one thing, and that's Spellbreaker either wins the fight or it loses the fight. You know what I mean? Like, you either hit the full counter and you lose the fight, or Spellbreaker never lands any of its bursts and you win the fight. All of the sustain on Spellbreaker comes from it actually hitting with burst skills, whereas Paragon just has to shout at itself. The bigger issue is, like, again, warrior stances are just carrying it, but you could say the same thing about every invuln on every single spec. Weather improve? It's raining. It's raining now, which is good, because then I get to mow my lawn for the construction that's happening next week. Heads up, guys, I have some major minor house construction going on in a couple weeks, so I'll keep you posted. I should be able to stream, though. I doubt they're going to be doing work on the roof at 9 at night. Like, every flip, I don't, how do I put this? I'm gonna steal my friend's words for Warrior. Warrior is the most honest form of damage. Like, outside of maybe a Condi Zerker burst with Mace, you really don't ever go what killed me when you get hit with a Warrior. It's like a gun flame, or you hit a full counter, or the Paragon wore you down, or the stars aligned and Bladesworn like got a dragon trigger off. Like, Warrior has 4 bullshit invuln stances, but like that is countered by Condi and lifesteal because both of those things go through them. So it's like, what do you want at that point? Like, are you gonna give Warrior teleports and then you take away the stances? No, because then it's just every other class. Like, 14 years of design debt. Bladesworn fun. Bladesworn's super fun. It's not the best in the game, but it's getting there. It's my favorite class. Words for being so honest. I honestly don't think Warrior's as bad as people think it is. Especially, and once we get going here, I'll link the post that I made. They fixed a lot more jank in this patch than was in the patch notes. Like, the Sword 2, where you would use Sword 2, the leap, for example, and it would just, like, never hit anything. They fixed that, which is really, except for this. They now, like, introduced new jank, where you fly backwards on Dragon Trigger 2 for no reason. You know, +1, -1. Yeah, Zerker's great. I agree. I didn't say it wasn't. What? Because I like eggs, I can't. You can't like oranges? Are you a hot dog hamburger guy? I love hot dogs. That means I hate hamburgers. Oh, Berserker's awesome. I'm stuck in rifle now. I can't greed stacks versus mag. I just can't. Luminary's also in a good spot, but kind of accidentally. Like, Luminary being as good as it is carried by the fact that Luminary just debuted with so much bullshit. Like, I really, 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 really wish they had nerfed Luminary in a different way that was less idiotic. I meant to say Paragon. Well, fair enough. Yeah, hang out. We'll do some giveaways in a bit here. Gillshot range jealousy. Gillshot is like the most fun, mediocre profession. How do I, like, it is, it's just like a little bit better than Bladesworn because it does damage and therefore, and like in an AoE in a weird way with arrows. Like, if Bladesworn could just, again, this is more of a design discussion and this is really on ANET to figure out how they want it to like contribute to AoE fights, if at all. But if they want to go for it being a gun Zerker, right, from Final Fantasy XIV, it needs to, that playstyle specifically needs to do mega damage but have 0 mobility. Or you don't take that Grandmaster, whatever it is, and you get all the mobility back or something like that. Realistically, again, I've said this a bajillion times recently, but it needs stun breaks that compete with the stances. You want mediocre? Spear Reaper? They're just the flavor of whatever's going on right now. It ebbs and flows with everything. Amalgam is like, it just debuted with weight. It's slowly getting its shit nerfed, and I'm really glad they're not just cutting its legs out from under it, but it's time, right? Like, it's been 2 years, you know? Is this a little bit much? Oh, okay. No, people just love to complain about Warrior, myself included, because Warrior has been in a dumpster for like 8 years, and they're slowly digging it out of the dumpster. Starting with Paragon, like, I guess starting with Staff, but Staff was a crutch. But starting with really Paragon and then looking at design again. No, Berserker is borderline actually unfair in World versus World. It's probably the strongest roamer just because it gets so much invuln uptime, where with the minor defense headbutt trigger thing, like, it gets 5 seconds of invuln just on headbutt, and headbutt has a 18-second cooldown, which is silly. Oh, hello. Are you a Staff Weaver? My guy. Oh, you're new. Okay. I feel bad. I'm not gonna kill you. Hello, Bar. No. I actually want them to move away from ammunition on anything other than specs that are designed around ammunition. Like, Firebrand is kind of designed around ammunition with the mantras. Bladesworn is unfortunately designed around ammunition, and that's the cross we're gonna have to fall on now, where it really should be around, just designed around a generator spender thing like ℉𝔄ℜ𝔇. In my opinion, again, because I'm not the main character of existence yet. Working on it. Stances, like... How do I say this? One of the other reasons that Berserker is so strong right now is because it gets a stun break in its kit, and that stun break has a really low cooldown. Oh, I killed you? I'm sorry. I was gonna let you res. Like... Having a stun break on your kit when you also get a stun break on your elite skill with Berserker, and you can put stun breaks on your bar, and that stun break has like a default... If you didn't know, when you go into Berserk mode, if you trade it, which you do, you get a stun break. It's just really strong. And you can refresh Berserk mode with heightened focus for some reason, which puts the stun break at like 8 seconds instead of 12, because you can refresh heightened focus Berserk mode every 12 seconds. Like, Berserker's just fucking stupid in terms of numbers, but it wasn't always. Like, I talk about this all the time. Before I played Bladesworn on Warrior, I played Berserker, and Berserker was dog water. Like, it lost its F1 when it went into Berserk, just period. You had to go into your Berserk mode to use any kind of burst skill. It was terrible. And it lost 300 toughness for going into Berserk mode. It was so bad. It was worse than Bladesworn has ever been in this game, period. I'm sorry. Mesmer Mantra ammunition makes sense because you also get a fruit cup for channeling the mantras. Mesmer mantras are just kind of like a little bit too strong, but that's like more of a Mesmer issue because rifle is idiotic on Mesmer. Been talking to my friend who runs LCM trainings more, and he was like, rifle on Mesmer was a design mistake. The portal needs to have like a 4-minute cooldown because it just invalidates every other fucking support in the game. There's no reason to take another support because they don't have a portal gun. I mean, OG Berserker was fun, but it was also way OP, right? Like, Confusion was way stronger than it was getting, what was it, like 15 stacks of Confusion on Skull Grinder. I think Berserker is in... They brought it back as well, where like OG Berserker generated adrenaline on the rage skills, and for a really long time when Berserker sucked, it didn't generate any adrenaline by rage skills. It was just, they were just there for PvE so it could do its rotation. What's up, Fang? How are you? And then they split it per game mode, right? Like, so the rage skills extended your Berserk mode a little bit in World versus World, but gave you a shitload of rage. Whereas in PvE, you have to build up that rage to stay in rage mode to do your rotation, but they extend your rage mode so you can do your rotation. Like, they actually effectively... Berserker's a really good example of them effectively splitting skills to basically make a different class in a different profession. You thought the stream title was Japanese? That's because you weren't born in the MySpace days. I like that Berserker stances are where they are, or Warrior stances are where they are. I guess the better way to put it, because they've tried putting like balance stance to 50 seconds, right? And it doesn't do anything. People still run balance stance. People would run balance stance if it had a minute-long cooldown. It's just an OP button. So instead of doing that, they just have to like balance around Bull's Charge and balance stance, in which case you need to start buffing things, in my opinion, that are offensive, like Fear Me, or things on the actual kit, like maybe overcharge cartridges or electric fence or something, to compete with those stances. Because realistically, you're never taking Bull's Charge off your bar. You're not. It is your setup tool, unless this has like a 48-second cooldown, and is just useless, in which case that's bad design. You're not taking that off your bar. So what they need to do, in my opinion, is to make things compete with stances, which is hard in a world where there are lots of other utility skills on other professions that also don't get love. I think that, and I mentioned this in the post, which I can link now, guys. I'll link it again later, but I think this should probably have a 30-second cooldown or 36 and be a stun break, because it's already instant. I think that's like one of the ways they could make Bladesworn less bad without completely pushing it over the top. A taunt, it has one on Spellbreaker. It's never getting a taunt anywhere else because for some reason Cal hates taunt, and he's never specified. There's the longest link in the world because that's how the forums work, and you know it's not going to give you a virus. Go check that out if you're bored, like tomorrow. Or now. Those are my preliminary thoughts on Bladesworn, the changes. I think they're really good. Hello, Sonny. How are you? You need to get an EBG, Jesus. How are you, chat? How are you? That's kind of like another really good example. I just thought of this. Not every warrior build, in fact, very few of them run Defiant Stance, even though this basically makes you invulnerable for 5 to 4 seconds, right? That's because most, if not all, of your other warrior heal skill options, including the ones on the actual specializations, are good. Right? You keep buffering. Well, I'll run a speed test. Hang on. Anybody else having issues? If so, come over to Twitch. I know AWS has been having issues recently. Run the speed test. You sleepy? Yeah, I vibe that. It's a rainy day here. Okay. Yeah, if something's wrong with the stream, let me know. How's it look? Because I tweaked some settings. And it should look better. It may have lagged out a little bit when I just ran that speed test. Also, my speed is dog shit. Jesus Christ, Spectrum. Defiant Stance, Endure Pain, Shield Block, Counter. Yeah, you get a lot. But there's counterplay to each one of those except for Defiant Stance, right? Like, well, the counterplay to Defiant Stance is it has a cast time, I guess. The other ones, like, immediately do the thing. And they did nerf Defiant Stance. They made the cast time longer, and you really feel it if you play the skill. You really have to precast it. Okay, good. Yeah, sorry I couldn't stream. I think I got... Between the two streams, we got the full time for the drops. I didn't realize the drops were such a short interval. I know they've been experimenting with, like, drop intervals and stuff. And I think we got most, if not all, of our WeHype rewards. But man, there's a bucket load of stuff going on for Guild Wars 2. Like, they have... I don't know what, like, caffeine ArenaNet's gotten into, man. They have hit the pedal with the Guild Wars 3 announcement. Like, tomorrow, I believe it's tomorrow. No, it's on Wednesday. There's a Homestead stream hosted by Angle, which is gonna be dope. Go check it out. They're, like, running through a lot of the best homesteads. Hopefully this means they'll chunk the decoration limit down in the guild hall at some point. Yeah, there's that. Also, we're fighting Mag. So if the fights tonight just suck nuts, the fights are usually really good. They're just all outnumbered. So, like, we'll see what we get. I might switch around. But this is the version of the build that I'm having the most fun with so far. Where is... We need more hype song. More hype song? Jesus Christ, my brain. More hype song, chat. Where is it? God damn it. God damn it. Never gonna find it, chat. There we go.
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before.
Welcome to the game, and to the start of the segment. I ain't gonna listen to complaining, cause I'm asking the questions. So you can write up a review, but disregard the suggestions, cause I'll be using all the space when I got stars for contestant play to the loss and attention. The market respect that we seek, we master the end.
Hello, Rustage. Oh, how are our audio levels? I didn't check that. We're good. Cool. Oh, chat, sit up in your cherry, piece of shit. Been meaning to talk to you about it. It's a disgusting habit. Unshrimp. Hello, Willbender man. Would you like to fight? Oh. What? Confused. Oh, I guess he wasn't on a cat. I think his wall blocked the thing now. Is this the Immortal Char? There's like a Nomad's fucking luminary that runs around on Mag. Oh my god, he's definitely not Nomads. Definitely not. Look at those blocks. This build's ridiculous. I wasn't even gonna jump in. There he goes. That man's cooking. He'd probably lose to that in a 1v1 Jesus. That was ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think he moved. Bro's cooking 4 pots at once. I respect it. Like I said, the fights we get when we fight Mag are really good. It's just like the amount of serious that both they take it and our team chat takes it is just like not enjoyable. I much prefer my tier 2, tier 3 matchups. Bro, I'm in fucking rifle. Go away. I'm gonna insta buy a legendary pistol, I swear to god, on this stream. Oh, chat, I have really good news. This is possibly the best news we've had. Ferret, that's one. Possibly the best news. No, not tonight. I think all the angry people are like out being hot and sweaty in the dregs of summer. What's up, Dubious? How are you? This is extremely important. I have the Gen 3 pistol. I could make another. So this is possibly the best news we've had on the channel ever. I fixed the hamster emote. I know all of you, it was literally unplayable without it. Yeah, the world is saved, dude. Oh, what do I think is better, Renegade versus Zerk? Sorry, I didn't understand your question. Whatever you want. Like, what's Zerker do these days? Quickness? Probably Renegade, because you don't have to build up a resource, you just have the resource, right? But I don't do much PvE these days. I mean, I did fractals and raids for like 100,000 years every day, and both worked fine when I did them, but I was support Renegade, man, back when that was a thing. Oh, it's Kunai streaming. I didn't even notice. I need to yell at Kunai for no reason. Yeah, I'd listen to Hummingbird. I definitely listen to Hummingbird in terms of hang on. There we go. I'm doing great, Bar. I hope you're doing good as well. Okay, enough stream sniping Kunais. He gave me a shout out. Oh, I should shout him out even though he's not over here. What was I doing? Oh, right, hamster emote. Yeah, very important. We have the hamster attacking a shoe emote for the 4 of you that are Prime subs. Don't give me your Prime subs, give them to Kunives or something else. But thank you. I'm also, I know a couple people throw me like YouTube super chats. I don't really feel comfortable with the way that YouTube does their monetization for super chats. So I will probably a different way if you would like to contribute monetarily to the channel on YouTube, like a donation link or something. I just don't like the split, and I feel like if you're gonna give me money, you should be getting something for it, and on YouTube you get nothing because I already don't run ads. On Twitch you at least get like the emotes and what's it called, the ad-free viewing. Also, this ℉𝔄ℜ𝔇 guy called me a boomer, and I think I should ban him forever. What do you guys think? It was very rude. It was very rude. Made me feel old on the internet chat. And instead of taking that insecurity and doing any kind of growth or introspection, I'm just gonna ban him and say I was right. No, I love ℉. What's up, dude? ℉ is who I live vicariously through for cat videos and chicken pictures. He lets me live my ultimate RP life as a farmer. It's been pretty laggy, Jack. But I don't know if that's like unusual for you for the ping issue. Hello, House. Hello. Or do I call you Imperium? Or do I call you Warhammer 40k Man, which I think is that reference. I am doing great. I hope you are doing fantastic as well. Hope you guys are ready for the deluge of Guild Wars 2 content that we're getting. Jesus Christ. Like, ANET keeping it active. And what do we got, like 30 days till the next release, which is like LCM also? I know the LCM doesn't drop with the patch, but 29, Jesus. Fucking crazy. Hope I'm doing terribly. Fair. How we looking, how we sound in chat? The frame rate should be a little bit higher, but not by a lot, but a little bit. I'm definitely getting more frames now that I tweaked the settings. So Kale was really close. It wasn't the canvas resolution. That was actually set correctly. You want to set your base resolution to your monitor and then the reduced resolution of whatever you're streaming at. What it was I had to uncheck psycho visual tuning and whatever the look ahead thing are, which will make the stream less smooth, but ultimately hopefully help the VRAM like leak with the stream. Oh, YouTube's acting up for you. Okay. I'm sorry. Ouch. You actually got me with the torch. Not expecting torch. And then there was a harbinger with a torch. Crazy. In current year. Dum 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 dum. God damn it. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm so dead. That was so good. That was so good. He got me with the Condi bomb. Oh my god, my guy. That was so awesome. I respect it. Is he gonna let me res? He's probably not because he's on mag. No, he's not. Sometimes they let you res. That was awesome. Oh. I thought he had already used the big Condi elixir, but he must have another one in his kit. Because he definitely used the elixir to win the game. I'm always tweaking stuff. Every time I change something, I die to a different build. Ritualist is in kind of a great spot in all the game modes right now. It's very, very strong in PvE, from what I understand. Agility. Yeah, I don't want to give up agility, but we might have to fight some of the Condi classes like that. I'm not going to do the thing where I override my build, though, because I was really enjoying that one. The problem with this version is I only have one source of swiftness, but we'll see if it's enough. I have been fighting more and more like Selly Condi things. This is the other thing about fighting mag, is it really helps me limit test my builds, because you get really good 1v1s like that. I definitely should have kited better though. I think we'll probably do a giveaway here in a sec. So how giveaways work, if you're new, start it in like 3 minutes. You must be followed on Twitch or subbed on YouTube, both free options, just how the bot works. I'll ask a question, you'll type an answer, and then it'll roll between people, Prime subs, or any kind of other monetary people on this channel get double entries because I think they deserve it. So we will get that going in a bit. You're welcome to follow, enter, unfollow. I want to fight that guy again. That was so cool. Ooh, a dragon hunter. A Dargon hunter. I just want to watch. I'm not gonna interfere. See? Good fights. Told you. Oh, and he's gonna let him live because he's not on mag. Nice. Follow. If you can type in Twitch chat, you can definitely follow. So you're fine. You already give way too much to the channel, dude. Don't worry about it. The bot will... I've got you written on the notepad. I've got you manually entered forever. You really want me to play an Antiquary? I'll play Antiquary when they nerf it. How did that hit me? I'm not kidding. I already play like the weirdest amalgam build in Silver Lining. See, before the patch, that Dragon Slash would have not hit. Oh, my neck. I might have to take my hair down. It's fucking like already hurting my head to have it up. Are you on red? You've been running through the builds, dude. That's crazy, down. Man want to fight? He does not. We have the sentry? How odd. Is there anything to do? Like, when they're, like, Zerg isn't on, I feel like Mag is one of the least active servers I've ever seen. But when their Zerg is on, it's just like everybody wants to fight. Oh, hell yeah. I gotta run back. Look at those boons. Look at that Diviner's gear. The man knows the secrets. The other reason the Harbinger 1v1 is really hard is because their projectiles actually don't reflect. It's kind of insane. And that's not just a Bladesworn thing, that's an everybody thing. Nope, he killed me. He dies. This guy's gonna be mad at me now. 1-1. My Harbinger dude. That was a great stealth, and I bet he doesn't even know it. The other thing about fighting Mag is I have to look at chat less because I have to lock in. See, before the patch, that wouldn't have fucking... Actually, I'm gonna let this guy live. Because he wasn't part of our feud, our blood feud. PvP is too intense. I didn't know they added tents. Have they added something to PvP? That's wild. When did they add tents to PvP? You like go into the tent to queue? That's a really good idea. That's what PvP has been missing. Yeah, Relic of the Chronomancer is a weird one because it's another one of those relics that's like actually really good, but there's only a few classes that can take advantage of it. It's like Voss. See, chat, this is what I've done is created a logic trap for ℉, and explaining it makes it better. So if he responds to my tense joke, he has responded to a boomer joke, but he can't respond to the joke because he said it's too busy to respond to boomer jokes, so he's stuck in a catch-22. So I won the conversation either way, because that's what you do with conversations, you win them. That was another joke, by the way. Anyway, giveaway time. Let's go. I read most of that book. Exclamation point whether or not you're prepping for Festival of the Four Winds, yes or no? Are you hoarding ectos? Are you, I don't think catalysts count as wells, but I could be wrong. Yes or no, or maybe, or somewhat. Did that entry go through? Yeah, you're fine. I actually, see, this is a secret. I actually start the giveaways like a minute before I ask the question. Maybe. What's up, ball? Also, now that I've got a decent amount of like regulars on the channel, is there anything that I could do for you guys in terms of like emotes or anything you would want on the channel that other people have? I know there are people like ℉𝔄ℜ𝔇 and ℉𝔄ℜ𝔇 who have very interactive streams. I'm not smart enough for any of that, and I don't feel like I could do that justice, but I also don't feel like that's very me. But if you have suggestions, you want me to update some of the stuff in the description or anything like that, different emotes, I have a really good idea for a bunch of emotes, but I have to ask a lot of people. 5k ectos now, you're catching up to 12, hell yeah. I think between ℉𝔄ℜ, 12, a couple bank guilds I know, and what's his name, I know of about 100,000 ectoplasm just floating around in the economy right now waiting for 4 wins. It's actually kind of insane. Buttons aren't working. Sick. I even restarted my adapter before the stream. Your ecto's awful, Stella. I really like 4 wins. I really like 4 wins mostly just because of aesthetics. You may have added a 0. Fair. I need to stop doing that where I free people from Stunbreak Hell. So, I do want to talk a little bit about Bladesworn's like design right now, but we may have to wait for that because I do want to post the posty post as well. There we go, got him. There's no way he doesn't burn to death. Really, my guy? Like, what are we gonna do with the guards? They're gonna come over. I have stability and resistance. You're gonna die. Good job, you wasted 2 of my buttons and some of your life. The pirate turtle? Is there a pirate turtle? Oh, you want a pirate turtle, that's fair. It is 40k. I believe it. I found out that in order to make Rivendell, I was off by a 0. You need 30k, what's it called? Homestead fiber or whatever the fuck. I'm glad you like that, because without spoiling too much of the stuff I can't mention, that was one of my suggestions, but they did it in a different way than I thought they would. With the different colors. I think I've talked about that a fair bit on stream as well. That is all the reflex in the fucking world. Can you die? Please? Jesus. Rude. God, I love this build. Zaitan is probably the hardest of all of the colors to get, but it's not very difficult in all things considered. The only difficult part of Zaitan, and it really sucks that this is like step 2 of the first color they released, is you have to do the temple, and you have to succeed or fail it. It's not limited to one or the other. That's on a timer that's in ore. It's just kind of annoying to have that be step number 2 and not step number, like, last. You know what I mean? Yeah, yes or no, or maybe, or a potato if you're prepping for Festival of the Four Winds. Blasters. I don't like that I lose Sigil of Agility, to be honest. I wish they would make, and I mentioned this in the posts. I wish they would make Dragon Trigger 3 in the Condi version red. Because it's not, which is weird. But maybe. Let me see if I can show it off here. It uses like the weird white version. It's like red-ish. I don't know. Maybe it's red enough. Maybe I'm just blind. You have entered potato. Hummingbird needs some sleep and she needs some starch. That's what we're learning. Deep Hummingbird lore. If there isn't a real pirate hat for Festival of the Four Winds, misplay, ain't it? Just saying. They did fix the walk animation a little bit. There was this weird bug that I was having just about and it's weird because we haven't gotten a patch, I don't think, since that bug was in, but I could be wrong. So maybe there was a back-end thing where the swords would desync after if you use the flicker step immediately after going into Dragon Trigger. You would have like 2 and they would be like this. They seem to have fixed that, and I don't know how. But yeah, if you're curious about my preliminary thoughts on Bladesworn, I'll probably link this about 6,000 more times a stream. Go check out the, I guess I'll do it in tiny CC form, so I don't have to keep linking this. If you're bored or like at work tomorrow or on the bus, go check this out. Maybe give it an upvote, maybe give it an outvote. Tell me I'm an idiot. That's basically my my thoughts on Condi Bladesworn preliminarily, and I think the changes were really good because again we fixed most of the bugs that made it unplayable, like Dragon Trigger 2 and 3 failing for no reason. The bigger issue, especially with Condi right now, just from a design perspective, is Condi doesn't, like Dragon Trigger, does not stack up beyond 4 charges, or what's it called, 4 burning stacks, right? So even if you consume 4 bullets and have the 10 bullet version, you only ever do 4 stacks of burning, which is stupid because like charging it more doesn't add more damage, it just consumes flow. And the Condi version of the trait really nerfs your power damage, so there's no point to charging it. Like, do Greatsword 4 on there? I would if I had a Greatsword equipped. So like, it just consumes more flow and doesn't do more damage past 4 charges. And Daring Dragon is like even worse because it consumes even more flow and stops it for burning. Like, it consumes more flow faster, so you're in this awkward position of, like, if you have 10 bullets, right, you have to spam out dragon triggers whenever you get to 4. Like, it's very fucking odd, where they want Bladesworn to, like, charge your thing, but it doesn't do more damage if you charge the thing. Well, they could make it not last for 5 fucking seconds, and it could do like 1/2 or 1.5 burning stacks per bullet, and then we're good. Like, I know it does more duration, but there's like no point to pushing it, so it's very odd for sure. Let's see if YouTube's better. It might be better in a different browser. We were having some issues with Firefox loading stuff today at work. Quick, enter the giveaway. Yes, no, or maybe. I'm sorry your Greatsword 4 is falling through the floor. At least it immobilizes stuff. Comment on my post that Greatsword 4 falls through the floor. Also, what the fuck? Excuse me? Ghost cat. Sometimes YouTube, like when I'm up really late, YouTube will... when I'm up really late and I've only watched like 6, because I only watch like, that's 2 ferrets. I've only watched like a couple channels on YouTube, but I'll like watch a lot of videos from there. It'll flag my IP as like, you know, sign in to confirm you're not a bot. Which isn't great when I want to watch YouTube videos at like 4 in the morning, but it's something. So maybe it's doing that. I don't know. You gotta reset your browser or something on hotel internet. Well, there's your problem. Brave's good. Brave's still built on Chromium, though. Firefox is good. Firefox is still putting AI in it. There's trade-offs. Arc is probably the best browser, and it's not Arc, it's like the one they made after Arc, because they're also shoving AI in Arc. That's what my friends at work say, who all do web dev shit with me. But... it's kind of pick your poison at this point. I'm having a lot of fun with WaterFox, just as a I need to look this up browser. It's Firefox without all the bloat. But you can definitely feel how bare bones it is, for sure. Chat, you have 2 minutes. Giveaway, enter, go. Look at all these black cats, oh my god. The heck? Black Cat Guild. Yeah, at least there's competition now. For sure. It's Bladesworn guy, hello. Kinda wanna fight the Antiquary. Bro, should we just go harass Kunaives or something on his server? Jesus. A lot of the draw animations go really well with the Zaitan one as well. Like the base Arene one does. This is another thing I really respect. I think Chelsea did all the Arene variants. But ANET just clearly planned this out, where all the different variants combo each other really well with each other in terms of draw animations. Especially the ones that you would think would look good together, like Mordramoth and Zaitan, and Primordius and Jormag. And everything kind of goes with Suwan, which is dope, and everything kind of goes with Arene, which is dope. It's like really good, what is it, like visual storytelling, I would say. Whoa, pigs chat blowing up. I think they're all like, good game. What's this? We have a teleporting turtle. We have a druid. We have a conduit. See if they come fight me. They do not. They want nothing. Alright, I'm getting stacks off your camp. I'm doing it. Keep an eye on you. That's the other thing fighting Mag is you gotta keep your fucking head on a swivel, dude. I didn't get to make the post today that I was going to make that was going to be really short, where it was like energy sigils and speed relic need to be nerfed to their PvP values. Thank you. Good day, sir. Does anyone disagree with that, by the way? Like, I would love to have dissenting opinions on the channel, because I don't want to do the thing where I just, like, use my small pulpit on YouTube to push my views onto people. Like, your dissenting views are welcome on this channel. I want to make that abundantly clear. Like, if I say a thing and you're like, no, here's why, like, hey, it just happened again. Because, like, I play Warrior, which has a stacking movement speed thing, so I don't know if I'm biased on the speed relic. You disagree, thank you. Pigs have a new hog cup. So there's a core what is it? I think they had the core tournament. There's a class tournament coming up on the 15th that hopefully I'm going to be able to play in as the Bladesworn rep. Where it's like all warriors on a team versus all necros versus all what's it called, revenants and stuff. I don't expect us to win because necromancer's kind of running away with the show right now unless there's a huge nerf patch in between now and then. And conduit's revenant's a really hard matchup for warrior, but it's definitely interesting. And I think that's at 3 p.m. on the 15th. I've been trying to, thank you for the reminder, I've been trying to help post plug that. Also, I indeed cannot play Motionless in White's new album on YouTube. That video did get very demonetized, but not ripped off of YouTube, so go check out Motionless in White. Wish I could play their stuff, but very, very cool album they came out with. I've been jamming to it. Okay, I'm clicking the button, chat. We have some yeses, we have some no's, we have a couple potatoes. You could have downsides, they won't do that. It's a good idea, they won't do that. I thought that as well. They could also start balancing relics and sigils based on classes, but there's no way they have the balance or design bandwidth to deal with that. Like, things like Bavanisos included. I think Bavanisos is OP on Warrior. Dun, 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 dun. Max Newbie has won with a no. Congrats. And you guys are gonna have to tell me if you're a Twitch sub or not. You can be honest or you can lie to me. I really don't care. So, not a lot of prep. The no's have it. I think it's about a 40-60 split. But Festival of the Four Winds is one of my favorite festivals. Get to run around a beach episode. Very, very fun. Jesus, that pull is so OP. I pressed, Jesus Christ, Gun Saber, come out. I know my controller's gonna disconnect in a second. I can fucking feel it. I can feel the lag. I can literally, like, I foresee the future right now. Just gonna do this real quick. Jesus. Fuck you, Microsoft. Yeah, I know. It's on my list. Hey, I did the emote, Hummingbird. Next on the list, if we're going by order of operations, is find how to raid people on YouTube when I end. Then Steam Controller is, I think, one bullet after that. More emotes is above Steam Controller, because I prioritize myself less than my fucking stream quality. Yeah, Conduit very strong still. I'm gonna be really interested just in the long term of Guild Wars 2 if they end up bringing some of the old specs up or bringing the VOE specs down in the long term. Because I thought when VOE came out, they would nerf all the spears into the ground, and they really didn't do that. And they really needed to, which does not portend well for the future of balance. But +1, -1, because this last balance patch was like S tier in my opinion. Except for the Necromancer buffs and the Thief buffs. But I'm biased. I have been enjoying the Steam controller on my actual Steam box. I wish Baldur's Gate 3 didn't have a memory leak on it, but here we are. We need just mechanist buffs in general, man. If you can get in the mech, that'd be great. Who won the giveaway? No one's given me a name yet. Who did I say? Max Newbie over on Twitch. If you're here, you have till the end of the stream to claim y'all winnings. If not, I will redraw it here in a bit. So so far, I'm not noticing any mouse lag, which is sick. Resistance remove immobilize? No, but it prevents immobilize from affecting you. Resistance prevents blind, immobilize, chill, cripple, and weakness from affecting you. It's as if they aren't on your bar while you have resistance. That's why I'm a resistance junkie on my builds, because I cannot stand getting immobilized. Oh, Weaver's so good right now. I'm trying to get one of my friends who just loved Weaver to come back and try the buffs. No, it's not a cure. Resistance used to, when it came out, it would also ignore damaging conditions, which was OP as fuck. Summon Power Suit. Oh, the elite skill from Missouri, yeah. Mechanical Shark. I'd be okay if it's just a Pacific Rim Jaeger. But the thing with resistance is it helps those conditions not be on you when they finally expire, right? Like, that's one of the reasons I also... Oh, and also I'm not running it because that's probably why I died. I'm a big fan of the minus 20% incoming condition duration food or getting this on a rune somewhere, because this plus having resistance basically means that those conditions, while they're ticking off you, are 20% minus whatever resistance uptime you have effective, right? So they might as well not exist. If I could have now a sigil that only removed damaging conditions on swap, we'd be good. I wouldn't even need cleanse on Warrior's Toolkit. Honestly, also, and I was talking to Soup about this, if they could just have a major and minor version of cleansing available, with different, different cooldown times like Hydromancy has, I'd be good with that, because a lot of the superior major and minor sigils all stack with each other, actually. The only ones that don't are the ones that are used for PvE, like Force and Bursting. Really. There's a couple that don't. But a lot of the ones that have, like, desync timers on them, like Ice and I think Doom and Hydromancy, all stack, which is really weird. It'd be a cool way to make, major sigils and minor sigils worth something as well. There are no fucking fights, dude. Holy shit, we've just been, like, doing giveaways and talking about nothing. I think I'm just gonna go camp and fucking mag spawn until they get mad at me. Like, Jesus. I need violence, chat. I need to kill. But I never kill anybody. Too nice. I let you live and I shouldn't have. Not true. Alright, playlist. Get the energy up. Too nice mean arc begins. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on this warrior using arms, chat, who just used rampage on this fucking sentry. God bless you. Thank you for trying my video game. In your level up gear, oh my god, I love you. For real, this is not sarcasm, by the way. I know that comes off as BM. Like, thank you for trying this game and trying this game mode. I wish I could drop that guy food or, like, send him money or something. Even though he's on mag. Even though he's on mag. How did he get on mag if he's new? Whatever. Let's see what our tag's up to. Did you have a good day, chat? I had a pretty good day. Got a shitload of house chores to do for the rest of the, what's it called? Rest of the week. Yeah, but I thought it would be like full. I know they're randomly assigned. Fuck. Hope you enjoyed those frames, chat. We're never getting any again, ever. So the stream still looks like the same as it always does? Because I'll be able to review the VOD. I won't be able to review anything else. Like the live, right? Let me know if it looks any different. It'd be really funny if I changed nothing and I'm just like gaslighting all of you, but... That is not the case. Ow, you hurt. Ow. Like a lot. Holy mother. That was a lot of damage, sir. Hello, Kiyoshi. Hello. Oh my god, you raided me. I wouldn't have noticed because I don't have those alerts set up. Thank you. Everybody should go check out Kiyoshi. How was your stream, my guy? Have you made 6 Stellar Radians yet? Have you run out of things to do? I have to manually navigate over to my Twitch channel to give you a shout out. Go check out Kiyoshi, guys. He's my daytime cat TV when I get stuck at work. Alright, Pseudo has completed being a boomer. There you go. Shout out. Eats. Kiyoshi. Are you farming gold for Guild Wars 3? Want to do literally everything else in the game before you do it. I get that. I'm procrastinating buying a second pistol even though I really need one. Whip is just disgusting. But thank you for the raid, my guy. Oh my god. Yoshi, very endgame PvE-er. I've heard that Kandi Bladesworn is basically useless in PvE, unfortunately. But people were trying it in Zergs for a bit there. Or the power version, which is kind of nice. Yeah. I've done that. I think I have all of the legendary greatswords and all of the legendary rifles, even though I don't use, like... I never use a greatsword. Oh my god. Yeah, it seems like they just kind of need to finish the Grandmaster traits on Bladesworn and then we're like good. Because they fixed most of the bugs, which is great. PvP's really hard to force yourself to do, you know? Unless you have, like, a sub-game. You need a build you really enjoy, and you need... And I think you're in that boat where you have to grind everything but Warrior, and you don't want to play Warrior, correct me if I'm wrong, which I get. Like, when I played nothing but Mesmer, playing anything but Mesmer felt really bad. The patch ruined Bladesworn for PvE. See, here's the... I've been talking to my friend who teaches Ura LCMs. I don't know what they changed on Power Bladesworn for PvE. I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't parse. Like, all of the power traits are still there. Overcharged cartridges is still there. Everything else just, like, got better, right? Like, there's just better options. And if you gotta go, you gotta go, man. Don't worry about it. I know how it goes. But, like, I love getting perspectives on this stuff because I'm such a, World vs. World PvP nerd these days. Really? Oh, right, because flow generation took a nerf. I think they're just going to give up at some point on flow generation and just get rid of flow as a resource. Or they're just going to do what they did with Paragon, where they just give it more flow on weapon swap. There's this really, because I finally made, like, everybody's been asking me about my Bladesworn opinions, and I finally made, like, my Bladesworn post, right? Which I will shamelessly plug again. But yeah, you don't accidentally cancel Dragon Trigger now. They fixed the one bug that we found like day one where you could immediately cast it and cancel it. But there's this really awkward thing in PvE, right? Where, if I can show you guys, it, like, the Condi version only ever caps at 4 stacks. And yeah, the duration goes up, but, like, this is useless. And pressing Dragon Trigger 1 is, like, mega super ultra useless when 3 auto triggers all of your traits. So there's no reason to ever charge Dragon Trigger on Condi Bladesworn in PvP and World vs. World. It would literally be better if it stopped consuming flow at 4 charges. Yeah, I know. And Lush Forest... So here's the thing about Lush Forest. It is the thing that currently carries Bladesworn in PvP and World vs. World because it hasn't been nerfed, and it lets you skip. Like, Lush Forest is basically accidental, because when it was in the game originally, it triggered on your last charge, which created this really, like, stay at 1 charge spammy playstyle. They changed it to your first charge, but they left a lot of these, like, awkward 1-second cooldowns between skills, sometimes 2 seconds in the case of Blooming Fire. And having it on your first charge in PvP World vs. World lets you do stuff like this. Like, you can immediately combo your skills. It's really, really cool. And it basically lets you play the class at all. So if they ever do anything to Lush Forest, they need to at least remove the cooldowns from your ammunition skills, or keep the part where it cools down all of at least your gun saber stuff by 1 second. You see what I'm saying? Because it creates like this accidental combo system that is very Devil May Cry. And it's very, very cool. No, I know what they did in PvE. It just killed it by like 0.25 seconds. Yeah, I know. Oh, this guy super died to guards. My friend had a whole essay about why did you do this.exe to Lush Forest. We need to redraw our giveaway, because I think our dude that won is like herding cats or something in Minecraft. Real quick, chat, just to measure who's here. Exclamation point your favorite snack food in chat. This is for 50 gold. If you are just existing on the channel, you must be followed on Twitch or subbed on YouTube to enter, or you must 100 gold if you're a Prime sub or any kind of sub, but I don't encourage you giving me your subs. Give them to Kyoshi or somebody who could use the money. Don't do this. I do this bullshit for fun. Curry rice is a snack food. That's bold. Jesus. Comparing the stream side by side with the one World vs. World Rush week is awesome. Seeing slight visual artifacts in the stream. Yeah, that's what you should be seeing. The smoothing is what I turned off. So like terrain. I mean, curry rice is the play. I don't know what a ding dong is, but I'm gonna trust you on that one, my guy. Oh, he does it for fun. Never mind. Don't give Kyoshi any money ever. Fuck that guy. No, I'm kidding. Ah! Almost died. You know what I mean. People are very generous on the Twitch side of stuff. They don't have to be. I'm done. 1 minute, chat. No, I do too. People have tried to send me stuff just randomly, and I'll be like, no, dude, I'm giving you Mystic Coins or gold for this. Like, I don't want to... I guess I can say this because I am Italian. I'm super fucking Italian, right? I get really paranoid when good shit happens. Like, aren't we having a good time? And it's just like immediately your first thought is like, yeah, well, shit can happen. And it's like, God, what's wrong with me? You know? Yeah. Pay it forward, give it to a new person. That's, you know, my chat gets it. But it's still fun to do. I have functionally everything I could ever want in the game. I'm planning a big giveaway, so if you want to help fund that, I guess, but, you know, is what it is. 10 seconds, chat. 6, 2. All right, clicking the button. Okay, you're gonna have to explain this one to me. Night Owl, you've won. What's a ding dong? Is that like a PC thing you can write in my chat? Or is it not? You know what? Don't answer that. Just give me your character name or your account name. Hostess. That makes sense. All of their stuff kind of sounds like sex acts, actually. How did everybody know that but me? Jesus, I'm trying to think of the last time I bought or consumed something that was like dedicated sugar. I had like, oh, I ordered chocolate mousse from an Instacart order like 2 months ago, and the guy screwed up and gave me this caramel toffee thing. That was it. This poor mechanist. Get it? Go get a ding dong? Excuse me. Chocolate filled cream, snack cream. I feel like all of Hostess's catalog are probably better if you throw them in the freezer first. I feel a little bad fighting red here because mag. Alrighty. Night Owl has successfully given me a character name already. Jesus! Yeah, I hope they revert the Lush Forest thing, because that rotation is the most fun one. Yeah, freezer for junk food. I feel like anything with chocolate in it is just automatically better cold. Yeah, no worries, man. Stop giving me shit. I know this is going to be a gift because I complained about it. Mac was focusing red all week. Ask me how I know. Oh my god. God damn it. I know you... Isn't one of these like a lot of gold? Isn't one of these like... several gold? She sent me some curry rice. I love it. No, like... Lush Forest is one of those things that I'm hoping they'll add back to PvE because they didn't just delete it. Here, you can have 2 gold for that, thank you. They didn't just delete it from PvP in World versus World in this last patch, right? Like, and let me know if you're a Prime sub or anything, because I know, what's it called? Dark Mechanist was... Night Owl, Jesus Christ. Was in here and gifted a bunch of subs the other day. I'd shout him out if I could, but I don't think he streams. One day you will get your numbers right. Or I can just look it up every time. I'm coping they'll add it back to PvE, and I'm still coping that they'll give Bladesworn interesting Grandmasters one day, and then we won't just be locked to like Ura LCM break bar jail. But this last patch was a really good step. It's just a really dangerous class to give any tools to because of Lush Forest. Like, it's almost like improved alacrity on Chronomancer. It's like, what's this have? Mega alacrity, okay. Do we really want it to have, like, you know, healing at that point? I guess they do, because they added a support trait for some reason. Hello, Boxbox, how are you? Nice, Bar. I hope you finish up your weapon soon. Chex Mix is really good, but I'm having trouble with how salty a lot of snacks are getting, because as they ramp up like how much sugar is in shit, the dopamine hit you get from other snacks is less. So a lot of other snacks have started doing this thing where they'll put like buttloads of sugar or like salt and stuff. And salt is like really bad for you. So I try to find like sea salt Chex Mix because it actually has potassium in it, or sprinkle some sea salt into a lot of my saltier snacks like ramen and stuff. No, I know. I'm just saying, like, in terms of Bladesworn, it's... If I had to cope and think of reasons why they weren't giving it shit, it would be Lush Forest. My original idea was they just don't know how to fix it, but they proved me wrong with this last patch, so... Some ramen is, nah. Most, I mean, all of it is, but some is like, yeah, 400% of your daily sodium, so... I am Conflux. Great legendary, great name. Thank you for the follow, welcome. I get what you're saying, Ball. I think we need another nerf patch, but they're not going to do it. Like, we already had a, at least not for a while, I don't think. They had a really big nerf patch, and shit's already back up to doing 48k in PvE, so that did nothing. What's my ramen of choice? I get a protein ramen from Aldi's, I forget what it's called. It's like Select Black or something. It's really cheap, too. It's like $1.50 per cup. And you just throw that in the microwave. It's like 380 calories, 20 grams of protein. Protein's the new natural, though, where they just put it on everything. Because shit already had protein in it, but it helps. Or at least I like to cope that it helps. There's also, if you want, like, a really good bad snack for ramen, like, Mama, I think it's called Mama Tum Yum. Because of course it is. Like, the curry shrimp flavor. Most people, like, we don't know how to play Bladesworn. My LCM teaching friend, whose name is Tay, says that it's one of the hardest and worst rotations right now for the payoff it gets. So, I don't know, man. Like, I can give suggestions, but they can, at the end of the day, they can just crank the numbers, right? I do think that they should bring Lush Forest back at some point. That'd be lovely. Yeah, if you crack an egg into ramen, it's also really good. Just like little additions. I had some cilantro, but I ran out for a while. I just had like toppings sitting on my counter, but that was like, I'm doing the thing where I'm gonna eat nothing but this like one snack, and I can't do that. You got there, don't worry. I know a lot of people like chopping up chicken nuggets in it. You should tell them if they stopped selling it that it was your favorite. Aldi changed their curry... In terms of meaningless 0% problems, like... Aldi changed their curry Thai chicken recipe, and it's much worse and the same amount of money now, and I wrote them in polite but sternly worded email. Yeah, I hate that when... Especially when stuff that has an expiration date is no longer available. That makes sense. Yeah. That sucks, man. I've discovered the magic of Trader Joe's and Aldi, though. It's so much cheaper than every supermarket that was here, and better quality food. Like, I can't believe, like, how much money I wasted on... No offense, like, Wegmans is really good quality stuff in New York State. Sorry, Chad, I'm old and I need to take a handbrake. Why I'm doing this. Really, really good quality food. Fucking twice the cost. I think both of these people are running Trailblazers gear. Yeah, Wolverine looking at Lush Forest for PvE. That's how I feel about Daring Dragon. Quick. That's how I feel about Daring Dragon, and that's how every other Bladesworn who played in PvP feels about the stun being on Dragon Trigger. Also, Marvel, where the fuck is the X-Men movie? Jesus. I know there was a teaser for it in Captain Marvel 2, which was the only good part of Captain Marvel 2. Somehow Aquaman 2 was even worse. God, I watched both of those movies back to back, and I don't hate Captain Marvel 1. I actually really, really like it, and I think it's a good power, like, it's just not for everybody. and the music was awesome. Captain Marvel 2 sucked. It was just Carol being miserable the entire movie for something she did off screen. It's like, oh no, I have the ability to fucking throw a star and abs, and like, what's her name was in the best shape of her fucking life, and I feel like she got the worst script imaginable. Brie Larson. She was so fucking jacked for that movie. Like, it's unbelievable. She was bench pressing like 300 fucking pounds or something before it. It's crazy if you look it up. And like, she just had to act sad the entirety of that fucking movie. I don't know why they did that. The new Spider-Man movie is really good. The Spider-Man movies have to be really good because Fox is basically loaning out Spider-Man to... or Sony's loaning out Spider-Man to Marvel like it's their last gasp of making any kind of money on anything ever because everybody's pissed off at Sony right now. Magi? What are you talking about? This... Killshot, Mirage, what's the last one? Is the last one a support? It's an amalgam. This is possible. Now it's not. Got a kite forever. See ya. That's 4 people. Oh no, if it's Doomsday, then fine. Again, like, what's really interesting to me about all the Marvel movies is more about like what goes on behind the scenes, like what gets stuck in production hell and what doesn't. Because I work in marketing and I'm always really fascinated by that shit. Like, they were gonna do a completely different villain for this Avengers movie, and then that, like, guy or actor or something did some horrible shit. I think he, like, beat his wife or something. I don't want to spread rumors on the internet, I'm sorry. He for some reason he got, like, they weren't gonna do Kang because he wasn't testing well, so they just changed it and rehired Robert Downey Jr. because fuck it. Like, I find that so funny. Not that he did horrible shit, but you know what I mean. Like, the production zeitgeist of, like, oh, our Marvel movies aren't testing well. Well, let's can this one. Bag slots? Do bag slots go on sale tomorrow? That's sick. You could remember, there's probably going to be a Wizards Vault refresh in, like, 30 days. Or 29 days. So, if you need another bag slot, you could just wait a month. My favorite piece of Marvel animated media lately, though, has been X-Men, whatever it's called. The animated season. I don't know if the second season ever came out. The, like, follow-up to the animated show. It was so fucking good. It was so fucking good. It was so fucking good. It's like X-Men 97 or something. It's so fucking good. Chat, it's so fucking good. Yeah, I know you said James Gunn ruined DC for you. There's been some good DC stuff, though, like I said. Like, Blue Beetle was good out of nowhere for no reason. Did he go to court and win for defamation on that? Well, I guess he's set for life, so I apologize. I don't know. Again, Hollywood zeitgeist drama. I apologize if he wasn't guilty of that. Maybe she just said she hit him, or he hit her. Fucking... Why can't people just be normal, chat? Jesus. I don't want to start shit, I just want to play video games. It was around the time of the Johnny Depp court case. Everybody was doing it. It was the fun thing to do. Can you buy hope? No. You can't buy hope just like you can't buy love. Money can rent you paradise, though. No, I still haven't seen the Doomsday trailer. I try to... Trailers so aggressively spoil the shit out of movies now, I've stopped trying to watch them. I accidentally watched a trailer for Fantastic Four and was like, well, I guess I don't need to watch the movie now. Because it was the entire fucking movie. It's like, Oh, Galactus is in it, guys. See, it's Galactus. Bet you didn't notice it's Galactus. Jesus, dude. Chill. See, to me, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm like a huge nerd, but like that would make me not want to watch a movie. Like if the entire fucking movie's in the trailer, like why watch the actual film? I just got a 2-minute, like the best 2-minute summary. I don't even need to go to TikTok or whatever now. Not that I have that. It's just like fucking, you know, just got the best 2-minute summary I possibly could for this movie. Thank you. Amazing. Incredible. Give the fight. Sorry, I need to stomp you. Yeah, they show all the good parts. This is why I really respect, what's it called? Fucking... And people sued them over it, which was really funny. Avengers Infinity War, the trailer was just a blatant fucking lie. Spoilers, I guess, if you haven't seen Infinity War. Also, I'm glad you're out of your coma. That was really fucking funny and good. And also because, like, they had said, I think in, like, the whatever it's called, like, D23 or whatever it is, the D conference that Disney has every year, chat, you know, the one, where they go over all their D stuff. They had said that they were going to do 2 Avengers movies, and then they, like, completely took that off the schedule and, like, were really, really coy about it, and, like, didn't have that on any of their marketing material or their publishing dates, and they're like, no, we're not doing that anymore. So they made it really seem like, from a marketing perspective, that Infinity War was going to be a 1-part movie. Everybody with a brain who looked at their watch 3 hours in knew it wasn't, but, you know. Yeah, it's the will of D. Worked in a movie theater, 35 million films, so you had to watch every movie after splicing them together. The amount of recycled plots ruined most movies for you. I mean, there's only 7 stories if you look it up. What's still really funny to me is the cuts of movies that make it to movie theaters that people never get to see. Like, I've talked about this before. Yeah, Disney has their own... It's what they started doing because they realized instead of going to Comic-Con, they could just have their own fucking Comic-Con. So it's where they debuted, I believe, Kingdom Hearts 4 as well, or the most recent trailer. I'm not making that up. It's like D23 or something, or D, whatever year we're at. What's I gonna fucking say? I've talked about this before. My favorite Marvel movie is New Mutants, because New Mutants was an experiment into a genre that wasn't just action. Granted, it has really good action scenes at the end. It was kind of like a quasi-horror movie. B, it's X-Men related. C, it was stuck in production hell for I think 7 years after it was finished. It's like Cabin in the Woods, if you know about the how that movie came to be and finally come out. Like, I'd love to see the Batwoman movie that's apparently been finished for, like, 10 years, but is just a tax write-off for DC right now. Like, I'm so interested in that shit. I mean, I support it, too. It's just, also, I don't know, Disney is probably one of the least evil villains, but I wouldn't have said the same thing 4 to 7 years ago. Right now. I don't like... well, here's the thing. I guess I'll just ask it like this. How do you feel about Disney's brand basically being monetized fun, chat? Like... To a degree, I find that really predatory and gross, and to a degree, I'm like, okay, there are much worse things to make your money on doing. So, like, I'm like, I think 60% spiritually okay with that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, hey, get your kids to beg you to buy this thing or go to Disney World is like a really predatory marketing tactic. So, I don't know. There's much worse shit in the world, for sure. Yeah, I know there's, I mean, and there's examples of everybody just sucking a bucket of fuck, right? Like, but there's also great things with the world going on too. Like, we're 3D, every time I have a negative thought these days, chat, I remember that we can 3D print prosthetics and organs for crippled kids now at a fraction of the fucking cost that they used to cost. And that's fucking wizard magic, dude. Like, what do you mean we can 3D print this kid an arm? You know what I mean? Like, it's incredible. What do you mean? An insane sentence I just said. How many stun breaks you got? Good lord. Please die. Please come out, Dragon Trigger. Jesus Christ. At some point, Dragon Trigger might come out, chat. It's shy. Probably dead. There we go. You can 3D print 80% CC. You have to go on a class that has traits for it. Saffron bread. See, I'm telling you, man. Like, fighting mag, good fights. Skilled players. Wish they didn't DM me hate every other fight. I guess it's probably every 5. Yeah, we've cured some cancers. Third ferret. Also a great thing. Like, I think AIDS, I could be wrong. AIDS is curable now, some of it. Like, fucking wild. Great shit. Not a fan of the new diarrhea parasite. That thing can die in a fire. But, you know, +1, -1. Another day, another diarrhea parasite ravaging Taco Bell. I don't want to fight you and all your boys. Kinda good. They called the entire Zerg, chat. Check this shit out. Aw, bird. Hell yeah. Who's gonna jump on me? I want to see it. I want one of these guys to jump. Ah, there we go. We got the arrow cart build site because I couldn't get away from like 60 people. Oh man, yeah, that I really should have won that 1v10. I suck. No, thank you, Night Owl. I just saw that. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. We'll do a rolling giveaway in a sec. You do not have to do that, my dude. Thank you so much. Please thank Night Owl if you got a sub. Sorry, I was a little locked in. Holy shit, man. You do not ever feel like you need to spend money here. I appreciate it though. Oh, that was so funny. I love you, guy who threw an arrow card on me. Yeah, I know. I gotta play better. That's really my fault. The fact that I even engaged the Spellbreaker in a 1v1 at all is really on me. That was my mistake, knowing Mag. Jesus Christ. All right, I guess we'll do a rolling giveaway now. So for how these work is it's generally trivia. YouTube has a bit of a delay, although it has less of a delay this week because I unfucked part of it. So if you want to come over to Twitch for this, I totally understand. It should be linked in the description. These are a little different. How they work is I'm going to ask a question. First person to type the correct answer in chat. You don't have to be subbed or followed or anything like that. And then if you win, you get 50 gold. If you would like to keep it, you can. You say keep. If not, you can say pass, and we will increase it by 10 gold up to 60, 70, 80, all the way up to 100. So, yeah, I know. And Bingley's not here, so people have a chance to win today. It's fucking wild. But yeah. We'll get that going in 2 minutes. Let you guys get some water, take a drink, hug your wife because you'll never see her again because you're going to be so locked into this giveaway. What is this? Let me give you a hand. Thank you for the hand. I wish I could give you a... Is this also from... Oh, this is nah. Mostly because it'll annoy him, I'm sending him money back. Well, you do have to instant answer. It's the first person who gets the right answer. So whoever gets the right answer, they get to, like, the correct answer first because it's usually trivia based. They get to say keep or pass. So you can stack it with other people in chat, or like by saying pass, or you can just take the money. Yeah, so you don't have to instant answer because Bingley's not here. We got some good people who are good at trivia in chat though. It pulled me, chat. I need a safer vantage point. I had no chance of seeing that. Tragic, truly. I don't even know how bad I am. It's just disgusting. Just disgusting. How dare I try to give money away to my community, I know. Alright, I think we're good over here. Put her to the side. Don't get barraged. I think my frame rate's much higher with that setting down, and my mouse is not crapping out tonight, so... Chat. Also, PSA, Armistice Bastion is on sale, but only for another, like, 2 seconds, I think. Yeah, 5 hours, so... If you want to get it, 200 gems off. Now is the time to duel. Okay, and I do encourage cheating. So if you want to look stuff up, you want to Google it, you want to use AI, don't use AI, but you can. Make peace with your god. It's Boxy. I'll wait for Boxy to be able to type in chat. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I suspect that's Box, but I'm not sure. So we go to the Guild Wars 2 wiki. And here's a hint, chat. My trivia question's usually based on shit we've already talked about. Make peace with Skywatch Archipelago? Yep. Alright, get ready. 10 seconds. First question. $30 seconds because I have to itch my nose. Alright. How many burning stacks does Dragon Trigger cap out at in PvE? With the condition damage variant. $20 is correct. You want the 50 gold, Nat? You want to pass it? Goes up to 4 in PvP World versus World. Pass, we're up to 60. We are up to 60 gold, chat. Which production studio owns the movie rights to Spider-Man? Correct, Sony. Keep or pass. Yeah, we going. All right, up to 70 gold. This one's kind of generous. What is the name of Jean Grey's alter ego in the comics? Phoenix is correct. Keep or pass. Damn, Ball wants it. All right. I will send it over to you, Ball. Don't worry. Rolling giveaways, we usually do 2. So I'll give you guys a break and then we'll do another one. That is 80. I think 80 gold? Over to you. Or is that 70? Whatever. I'm sending 80. I can't do math. Cool. I think this is you, right? Because you're watching on Twitch tonight. People locked in for these, man. It's 100 gold. Which is funny because you're a supporter, so if you would want a regular giveaway, you would want 100 gold. All right, sick. I'm liking having frames while streaming, man. This is sick. Oh my god. New experience for me. Look at the flutter to her cape, chat. Do you think we'll ever get a true One Piece Admiral shoulder, like, Yu-Gi-Moto bolted to the shoulders jacket? I would love that. Yu-Gi-Moto? Yu-Gi-Moto? Maybe. All right, you ready? Round 2. Starts at 50 gold, goes up to 100 gold. Get ready, chat. Want the Soul Reaper outfit? Buy it. First question. As of right now, how many days left till the next Visions of Eternity patch? Major. 29 is correct. Keep her pass, Nat. Six, 7. All right. I do recommend refreshing the page, and I'll give you a second to load it too. There may be a slight delay on Twitch. I had a really good question for the next one. Okay, hopefully everybody's loaded in. What equipment piece are we getting a new legendary for in the next patch? Equipment type. Weapon is correct. Hummingbird, keeper pass, 60 gold. Pass, we're up to 70. Y'all very generous. All right. Trying to think of a relevant question. Fuck, my brain just like died. What's the name of the trait on Bladesworn that lets you reduce your cooldowns of your skills? If you use a certain ammunition skill. Lush Forest is correct, Sonny. 70 gold. You want to keep it or you want to up it to 80? All right, we're up to 80. Two more. What is the name of the next festival in Guild Wars 2 that is coming up? Four Winds is correct. Hummingbird has it first. Over on YouTube this time. Very cool. Keeper pass. All right, we're up to 90. What day this week is the Homestead stream for ArenaNet? Number or day of the week? So actually, let's go number. Let's go. Well, this isn't. No, I'm gonna do a different question because everybody's gonna be in different time zones, and I'm gonna have to ask you. It's Wednesday. It's the 5th for Eastern. Yeah, it's August 5th. That's my bad. We'll do a different question. I'm I'm running out of trivia, chat. Let's do some build trivia. Let me pull up the builder. Hold on. I'll ask something about the build that I'm using right now. Oh, what's the food that's on my bar? I'll give it to you if you just get the ingredient and not the stat type. Like what ascended modifier. That'll be enough. Yeah, Aussie. We did show this off. It was more of a test if you've been paying attention. I'll give it to Nat. It's minus Condi duration. It's clove spiced, which is what gives you minus Condi duration. All right. Keep the 90 gold or pass. Nat 20s. It could be 100. It could be 90. It's up to you. Gonna keep it. All right. Character name or an account name whenever you can. That's fair. That was a good one. Usually I do builds trivia, so I should probably look into like the most recent patch and like get some Weaver changes for you guys. That was fun. And thanks again to Night Owl, guys. Give him a big thank you, especially if you got a sub. I was watching One Piece. I mean, that's a valid excuse. One Piece has been going for 1,000 years, and it's just now getting into endgame. It's not even on its own final fucking arc. That shit's gonna finish when I'm 80. I swear to God. Oh my God. They're gonna have to do 8,000 live-action series on Netflix. Natural 20s. Yeah, I think those are a pretty good... I try to do a couple of those when we get like more than X number of subs in an hour. I have to kind of limit it because sometimes I have nut jobs in here that are like, hey, here, have a, 50 gift subs. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, don't do that. So, Hello, Mel. Hello. Oh, right. Guys, I forgot. In addition to me fixing the hamster attacking the shoe emote, the best emote ever, that'll cut out 800 episodes of filler. So I think I'm going to not like, I kind of got inspired a little. It's weird that Mel just showed up because I kind of got inspired by Angle a little bit, saying I could have this scuffed version of her GIF that Mal made her, Malcolmist. And I think I'm going to do like emotes on my channel. Like I'll have some pseudo emotes like Cal drinking water and stuff. But I want to also have like a lot of emotes of like that just relate to a lot of my Guild Wars 2 friends. I think that would be really fun because the hamster attacking the shoe is actually from one of Captain Crapface's videos. That shit killed me for like 20 minutes and I asked him if I could have it and he said sure. Yeah, we need a ferret emote. That's a really good one. All right. It'll be like a ferret in front of a number sign. I don't know if ANET owns the ferret copyright, though. That's a rifle Zerker. Are we fighting? What's going on? We're fighting now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my guy. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't see the other guy that came in and, like, got you to shit. Yeah, if you want to run back and you're in the stream or something, let me know. Not bad. Yeah, those are fun. Those are fun. I wish I could pull out, like, a chair. Like, cry next to this guy. But I think that's a better way to... I don't know. I don't have a personality, chat, so I get really, like, nervous about making emotes of, like, the, like, pseudo emotes. Like, I feel like also everybody has that, like, their little, like, suite of, their avatar doing shit. And I don't really have a avatar facsimile, per se, other than maybe DJ Backtrack or my Bladesworn lady, so... I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to just have, like, representations of other people I hang out with, like, I don't know, Hellmasker hunting AP or Engel raving with cats or something. I'll have to ask each and every one of them. That's why I said it might take some time, because I don't want to just, like, you know, do it, because that feels very illegal. And maybe not something somebody would want. I also have a surprise, but I don't want to share the surprise, because I asked if I could share the surprise, and then changed my mind after the person said yes. So I'm gonna let the surprise be a surprise. Yeah, ℉𝔄ℜ𝔇, he has, like, his little frog guy, and I really like the one that just, like, wiggles, right? Because he's just, like, a goofy little frog. But he also has, like, the serious side to him, and, like, once when we were talking about, I messaged him how he licensed his little frog PNG, because he did buy it, and he has all the the rights to the costumes and the frog PNG, but, like, 11 other people can use it, and we were talking about that, and I was like, cool, now I'm gonna steal it, thanks. And he sent me, like, this picture of just, like, the little frog, like a frog just holding a real gun with, like, a real hand, and I don't think I could get that as a Twitch emote, but I think that would be very funny. Just, like, ultra serious kunaives. But obviously not, because there's, like, violence implications and stuff like that, but something like that, where it's just, like, it would have to be, like, the duality of kunaives represented. Maybe it's a frog samurai, I don't know. It was just a very funny response. He was like, don't do that. We're fun. He's fun, chat. Go check out kunaives. I should give him a shout out, because he gave me one earlier. Oh man, thank you for the hydrate check. And I think I've fought this antiquary before, and I think this antiquary is made of bricks. The antiquary is also on a mission in a fabulous plaid shirt. What's this? Is this? Oh, this is the healing luminary. Do you wanna make out? No? Okay. He's on a mission. I should get a ferret emote of just, like, the ferret jumping. Like, if I could get a cap of just, like, the ferret doing the little idle animation, I think that'd be sick. I think Four Winds starts on the 11th, right? Damn, man. I haven't done any prep for that. I guess I usually don't, but I should at least make an outfit. Ah, my hair. Fuck, stupid having long hair. I don't know how chicks do it, man. I asked one of my female friends how the fuck they have long hair when mine started to grow out, and they're like, we just stand under air conditioners. I think it might have been Hummingbird. It was ridiculous. I think one of my real life friends said that as well. It was like, we just stand under AC vents a lot. You want to fight? I'm kind of gonna pick this fight. It is 3 people though. Vert, oh, it's Vert and, like, oh, there's 5 now. I was gonna do that with the 2 rangers and the Vert. Of course you're a friend. Would rate most of my chat as amicable to great. Except for Bingley, fuck that guy. One day I'll be nicer to him, maybe. Bro's gotta stop showing up and winning all my trivia. Ooh, Reaper. That's interesting. Pocket Firebrand, though, that's dangerous. Also, weren't you sleepy? Go to bed, sleepy. Jesus. Don't let me ruin your sleep cycle. The VODs will be here tomorrow, probably. Really? None of you want to fight? I've watched, like, this scale is giving me more action than Meg tonight. You want to fight? Please? Bro, they never fight without, like, all the boys, dude. Course of action in between burst combos. Remember the burst combo stun followed by 2 charged dragon roars. Your pistol is your burst combo. Because I'm playing Condi, you have a little bit more amicability in terms of, or flexibility in terms of what you can do. Bull's charge into pistol 5 into everything else is like 4, 4, 3, 4, or what is it? 4, fuck me. Bull's charge 5, 4, 3, 4, 5 is still your go-to. I'm happy to report that Sword Leap is no longer a useless fucking button because they fixed the tracking on it and it does decent power and Condi damage. So you can safely press Sword 2 as an offensive button now. Dragon Trigger, you kind of just like throw 3 over your shoulder at the enemy whenever you see that you're gonna attack them, or, you know, it's not gonna just cancel out because they're in a cleanse state, or in some kind of like invuln or have full counter up. But generally you just like, the Condi trait really opened up your gun saber to being able to do decent damage. And if I had to say a combo, I would go kind of similar, where you go 5, 4, 2, or what is it? Sorry. Because this has a 2-second cooldown and these don't, you go ideally 2, 5, 4, 2, and then hit them with the 3 when you see that it's going to track and not go off into space, because the 3 doesn't trigger Lush Forest. But basically doing 2 to poke, 5, 4, 2 will cool down Blooming Fire, and Blooming Fire is a very good button with the Condi trait. I hope that helped. I hope that wasn't too much information. But again, Dragon Trigger I very rarely charge. I think it's quite a terrible button. It's mostly there for might stacking and utility. And mobility. I would like to not be in fucking rifle. I knew it. Really? This is a terrible fucking matchup for you, my guy. I want you to know that. Please let me get out of combat. Thank you. Do I need buttons? Fuck no. See? Tracks better. Told you. Wasn't in the patch notes. Big change to Warrior. It's right here. Yep. So much fucking stealth on this class. I hate this matchup because I have to kill his dog to avoid it just stripping my Aegis constantly. Oh, okay. No longer a duel, and that man is good at pressing buttons, so we leave. See if I can outrun the fastest class in the game. That was a great duel. Yeah, it was the best skill shot I've seen. That was a very dually build, too. He has an incredible amount of cleanse. Again, I really don't mind being matched up against Mag because you get really cool fights. It's just every fucking fight is outnumbered and you have to keep your head on a swivel. There is a build that, like, does give you rewarding dragon triggers. It's just so much fucking setup. It's similar to what ℉𝔄ℜ𝔇 has been running now, where you stack all your power modifiers that you can. The problem that I have with the build is more of a power with Berserker's power, because Berserker's power and strength doesn't apply the damage modifier to your first Dragon Slash. It only modifies subsequent Dragon Slashes. So it's really not worth taking, in my opinion, when you could take anything else like mobility, and mobility is king in World versus World. Hit him. I don't know how he's managed to cram 3 stun breaks onto this build. Random forest board just ate so much damage for him. It's crazy. My hands fucking hurt, chat. Ow. I thought I had Aegis, I did not. This is the best Gale Shot player I've fought, period. Oh boy. I actually shouldn't have hit him there. That was a case of the blooming fire tracking actually being kind of OP. I actually shouldn't have killed him there. He went in stealth, at least on my screen, before that skill went off. That was fucking incredible. That was the best Gale Shot fight I've had in my life. Yeah, it's really annoying to do the Berserker's power thing. That was great. Like, good job, that guy. That was incredible. I really enjoyed that. No, Gale Shot having to, what's it called? Stealth ow skills, I guess we're not bowing, in World versus World is fucking silly. It's so good. Okay, good talk. I kind of want to stomp him, but, you know, here we are. Seems new. That's why I prefer mobility, because, like, against something like that, if you're doing the one-shot Bladesworn build, it's... or the 10k Dragon Trigger, I guess I would call it, you're just gonna die. In PvP, it might work a lot better, where you take, like, some of the powers traits. But for this, mobility is just invaluable. That was such a good fight. I almost feel like fucking cutting the stream now because I don't think we're gonna top that tonight. But we got more giveaways to do and stuff. That was such a fucking good fight, my guy. Jesus. I didn't even have stacks for that. Stacks would have helped a lot. Trying to get stacks versus mag is like trying to fish in lava in an active volcano. Oof. Need a break, chat. Christ. Oh my god. Do a giveaway. Do a giveaway, do a giveaway. What's going on over here? One of our guys getting bullied. One of our guys getting bullied. That's what's going on over here. Tragic, truly. That man's playing Toadvoker. That man used Mistral. Ooh, stacks, maybe. That fight really fucking hurt my hands. Oh. There was so much camera spinning and about facing and gripping the shit out of my controller. This is ridiculous. I'm stuck in combat. Our three guys have got this. Oh, is that you? Nice, dude. Yeah, that was incredible. You're the best. If you're the guy I just fought in World vs. World, you are the best Gale shot. I'll say it again, that I've ever fought in my life. That was fucking silly. Your timings, like, chaining everything together was ridiculous. It was such a good fight. Bladesworn normally eats Gale Shot's lunch because of the reflex it gets. It's like the one thing Bladesworn has, and you dealt with that really well. The fact that the pet, like, the thing is, like, the pet stays on me and just auto strips all the Aegis I get, and then I can't do anything because you just kill me. So I was having to target your pet a lot of the time. Like, it's a tough matchup for sure. Well, this world enemies tanky, even Mesmer, but on paper, mainly play Chrono. You can try Condi Chrono with full Selly gear. It just got, like, the most ridiculous buff in the world. Or you can go full glass Chrono. If you want a Chronomancer World vs. World player, I recommend checking out Chomp or Barry. Barry streams less these days, but Chomp is quite skilled. Although she mostly plays Vert these days. But she has a very solid Chrono build. I can be able to interrupt him and get time. Nope. He might burn to death. Now they have 3. We capped the camp though. Good enough. I'll take it. Yeah, if you clarify your question, I might be able to answer it a little bit better. Sorry. Kind of multitasking. We didn't do a giveaway, chat. Kind of related, and I've asked this before to our previous trivia question. Trivia. What content are you most excited for in the next Visions of Eternity release? Yeah, Hummingbird runs Chomp's Chrono build. It just erases worlds. Chomp's Chrono build, though, is She has a support one, and she has a full glass one, and her full glass one is Barry's full glass one. And Barry is the best Chronomancer player I know. Challenge mode ℉𝔄ℜ. Not LCM ℉𝔄ℜ? No, I'm kidding. I think they're... Wait. Challenge mode ℉𝔄ℜ is out. Aren't they doing a challenge mode for the new fight and an LCM for the new fight that's coming out? Stacking schedule is always stars. Stars is mathematically stupid. Night Owl. All of the other stacking sigils give you a maximum of 250 stats. Stars gives you 450. World vs. World, you kind of just like need to get used to the gear building too, so just keep trying is my advice. It took me 14 years to theory craft, get really like good at sitting in the build editor and min-maxing stats. Yeah, stars, ascended foods, stars, runes. Ow, fuck my hand. It's because I did chest day today, Jesus, and I didn't do any of my wrist shit. Stars, then Selly food, then runes depending on what you want, and then the 3%, what's it called? The 3% utility enhancement are all give you concentration and expertise, and are all kind of OP because of that. New raid is fair. Yeah, exclamation point, whatever feature you're most excited for in the new release. If you don't have one that you're excited for, just write, I don't know, potato to enter the giveaway. 50 to 100 gold depending on your status on the channel. I hate that word. I need to come up with a new word for that. No one's written Bladesworn buffs yet. Really tragic. Potato. Yeah, there's gonna be a new weapon. We don't know what it is. I'm suspecting another spear at this point, unfortunately. Can I ask you to look up the sandcastle chair? You want me to pull it out, or do you want me to look at the trading post because you're at on the hotel? Story answers. We're gonna get no story answers. We're just gonna get Guild Wars 3 hooks. I think it dropped in price a lot. I bought it for thousands of gold. Yeah, it's around 600 right now, 4 to 6. Little crab chair. Vlox is gonna have another like absolute zinger, right? Fucking your atoms are less for being a part of you, God. It's so good. I think it's gonna be a one-handed sword or spear. I don't think it's gonna be a new weapon. If it's a new weapon, it's gonna be like whip or unarmed or something, because they know people want unarmed. Or it's trident and harpoon gun. Those are the options. I don't foresee it being something random like rifle or something like that. They could. Oh, Jesus. Do. We already heard this. Yeah, small brain break chat from fighting the best Gale shots in the universe. Chill Cell Dweller. There we go. They could do a kunai, or whatever it's called, the thing on the whip. Kisurugi? New playable race. I don't think they're gonna do that for the new release. I'm talking about like for the next Visions of Eternity release. What are you the most excited for? I would love a Scythe, Mel. I'm so butthurt you can't use Scythe in BG3. There's one in the game, but it's not equipable by player characters. I was so disappointed because Scythes in D&D are really cool for their damage multipliers. I think she has a support chrono. Yeah, I could be wrong. I thought she had a support chrono listed. You may have to be able to. You may have to get it from being in her chat though. Like the exclamation point build command she has. Elden Ring dual whips. You can do some bonkers stuff in Elden Ring, man. Oh my god. Okay. Crack my knuckles here because I'm fucking old. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. So, something's gonna happen in a few seconds, chat. Don't freak out. Be nice. Be nice. Alright. Alright. Don't scare Joppa too much, chat. He's very excitable. You can't make any sudden movements around this man. He auto reacts to people pressuring him through dodges. That's how he was able to get top 2. So show Joppa some love, chat. Probably the chillest PvP streamer that I know. Thank you for the raid. I completely actually accidentally came and harassed you. I mean, I've been stealing your content all night. We actually haven't played World vs. World at all. Go check out Joppa. I just did /Joppa paired like it's a fucking command on my channel. Jesus Christ. Go check out Joppa. He's my my late night cat TV. Oh my god. Fucking hands hurt from fighting that Gale shot. Holy crap. You're toxic as it gets. Yeah, Joppa once asked me if I could play anything else in PvP, and I went away and cried after we won that PvP match, and wrote it down in my dream journal. That's why I've never let it go. Thank you for the raid. We're doing a giveaway right now, so for all the PvP people, I'm World vs. World man. I'm Pseudo. I'm sure you know that by now. Lots of Bladesworn, lots of theory crafting, build crafting streams, Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes on the weekends at 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, we're doing a giveaway right now for, I would say 50 to 100 gold. If you would like to enter, exclamation point, whatever you're excited for in the next Visions of Eternity release. It can be nothing, it can be potato, it can be conduit nerfs finally, whatever you would like, but whatever they have announced, and we will do that drawing in about 10 minutes. I'm currently rubbing my hand. This new swimsuit mog would be dope. The Festival of the Four Winds is happening in a week, so we're gonna have to up our mog game. But like, Jesus, dude. Fighting Mag this week, really fun, really good fights, really, really tough fights. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm not sure when. I don't think that's with the new release. They might start previewing it pretty soon here, or at least taking feedback on it, Sadistic. We haven't gotten any more information on that. I suspect they have an idea of what they want the new map to be, but they don't have, like, a ground, like, you know, this or that feature. Yeah, if they could buff Necromancer and Amalgam next patch, I think that would be really good for PvP, actually. They really, really need it. Really suffering. Eating terribly lately. If they could make going into Shroud give you 6,000 barrier, and also just base, also reduce all incoming condition and physical damage by 90%, that would be really good. Really just healthy additions. Don't feel too bad, PvP people. PvP people? I shouldn't call you PvP people, that sounds bad. It's also OP in World vs. World. But yeah, get your injuries in. What's up, Larry? I would love if they did a Wraith spec for Necromancer. I thought that would be the next one after Reaper, and you would get a weaker Shroud. Like, you would become weaker in Shroud, but be hypermobile, kind of like Thief by Vector of Necromancer. And that sort of happened with Harbinger, but not really, because Harbinger gets like 600 HP regen per second, even though the new trait like takes that away a little bit. But I always thought they'd do Wraith and give it Sword, and they gave it Sword anyway, and the swords are the mobility weapons, sort of, so they did half of that, I guess. Yeah, you can write anything. Enter. Just been chilling. Trying our best to not get absolutely steamrolled by too many people tonight. Had some really good fights so far. Brush Vault is actually a really good answer that I didn't think about. The Wizard's Vault will be refreshing, give you more Mystic Coins, hopefully, give you more gold, give you another bag slot. Give the 3 people that do world completion another legendary key. I found out... I mean, it's so interesting, like, the different people that play the different parts of this game, right? Like, I think I would rather rip all of my toenails off than do Corteria map completion again. But a lot of people actively need those gifts. And I kind of wish I could just give them to them. I know why you can't, but it's like... I bought every single legendary starter key, and I don't think I've used any of them. Because I am world versus world, man. What we should do for our next giveaway is exclamation point, who do you think can do the most push-ups, Joppa or Kunaives? Yeah, and that's the thing, like, you do it once to see if it's feasible, and you're like, wow, that still took 6,000 years. I did see one really interesting suggestion on, I think it was Reddit or the forums. It must have been Reddit, because I don't really go on the forums. I shouldn't. Where they were like, world versus world rush, but for PvE map completion. I think that would be really, really interesting. Brigand Manatees, great name. Thank you for the follow as well. Maury as well. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hello, Angle. Oh my god. I think the shout-out thing is on cooldown, but go check out Angle. She's hosting a Homestead stream. I've mentioned it like a billion times a stream already on Wednesday. Wednesday? Thursday? What day is it? 1 and 19/20ths from now. I've done it with mounts. It's just so much of my life. VOE Chrono buff, yeah. If they could buff Chrono again, especially in PvE, it's really underperforming there. I think that'd be great. No, I prefer doing EOD map completion because I've done it I've done it so much that my brain can do it, like, while off. B, I like the areas. C, there's only 9 hearts, and D, it takes like 3 hours. It's on Wednesday. There we go. No worries. I did get it right. Yeah, it's on, like, Wednesday for us, but different people are in different time zones, so... Alright, playlist. Get the energy up. Yeah, mounts do really carry it these days, especially, like, the newer ones, like the Skimmer and the Warclaw. If you know what you're doing, good god. See if this Hollow wants to fight. But yeah, exclamation point for whatever you're the most excited for in the refresh. Okay, he does. Or maybe he just wants a sentry, and I'm being a big jerk. Ow. Pain. Ow, fuck! And does damage. Be a harder fight than the Gale Shot. Jesus. One day my auto attacks will come out, I swear to god. I pressed my auto button there, and I think my Bladesworn just stared lovingly into this guy's butt while he was on the ground. Is this a... Oh, 6 stacks. He's running Relic of the Blightbringer, I think. I could be wrong. This is actually a really cool build. For sure. Like, I don't mind being in tier 1 because, again, the fights that you get are really fucking cool. It's just every single fight is, like, such work. Black Lion statue. Is there a schedule until when the Black Lion statuettes in the Black Lion chests today? What do you mean? Sorry, you might have to use more words, or I might be stupid. I know the Wizards Vault refreshes in 28 days, and you can always see that in the special tab here. Yeah, the flying mount tech, and if you have the booster on your turtle also. I don't know what Chrono even needs now. I do think they need to nerf Rifle and PvE first before they do anything else to Chrono, because I think Rifle is just kind of dumb. I don't think there's a hard schedule for when they put new stuff in the statuettes, no, if that's what you meant. I know they just did the bubble once, and they do it almost guaranteed at major events, so, or major drops. Oh, we got a sentry, good. So if you wait 28 days, there's almost a guarantee that there will be something new in there. Don't quote me. Yeah, get your entries in, guys. You got 2 minutes. Until when are they available? I see. So you like the bonus statuette and the keys. I don't think we have a major... If they're going to do anything, it'll probably be tomorrow. But I wouldn't see them changing it before 3 days before a major release. But now that I've said that, they absolutely will tomorrow. They generally go in cycles of 3 weeks for this game when they do stuff. Drink the rest of my dinner, Jesus Christ. Good God. Sorry, just looking at guild chat, seeing what else I can plug. Also, Warpigs has a PvP tournament coming up that's going to be all necromancers versus all warriors versus one of each class. I believe they're calling it the class tournament, but that sounds kind of bad. It's going to be on the 15th, I believe, so if you're interested, tune in for that. I think Homage and Post and people will be casting it, maybe even Joppa. We can bully him enough. He takes incredible amounts of bullying to make him do stuff. You usually have to go, hey, Joppa, do you want to do this? And he's like, yeah, sure, man. Oh, no worries, man. Yeah, if I can answer, I will. Sorry, not the best at reading. Yeah, I know. I think that's what they mean, Green. Or Greeny, they want the 2 statuettes to remain available for a while because it's like, I think mathematically the best for maxing out your wardrobe. Because you can buy the guaranteed unlocks. The only requirements for VOA are no political or religious shit in guild chat. Everything else, you're usually good. Oh my god, it's the one other guy playing Bladesworn. Because guild chat is everybody's shared brain space, and once I implemented that rule, it's worked out quite well. But yeah, you're welcome to join. We roam, we do guild missions every Saturday. We have a lot of endgame raiders, if that's your thing. You'll have to ask around, but I can probably find your group. You must only play Bladesworn to join VOA. Only Bladesworn or Condi Conduit. We've only... Okay. So hands down, chat, the worst part. Are you still banned from the guild? I never banned you. What are you talking about? Unless you're one of the 3 people I've ever kicked out of the guild, in which case, interesting, because I think you've won some gold giveaways. You're not banned. Jesus. What time do we do raids? Raids would be by group, so you'd have to find a group. We don't have a set schedule for raids, but what I'm saying is we have a lot of people who are at the point where they do weekly clears, so they would be able to help you out. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm not gonna like gaslight you. You're probably like casual raids. It might be tough to find people, but we can definitely like find people who are willing to teach and stuff. You were 2 of the 3. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Doobies. Considering both of those people were in the guild at the same time and they got banned at different times, it's very impressive. Hoping to join a Quaggin guild. See a bunch of Choyas and Quaggins. Oh yeah, there's plenty of Quaggin guilds. Want to RP as a Quaggin. You can actually get a psychic, I'm not gaslighting you, this is real. You can get a psychic Choya combat tonic and play as a Choya fighting people in World versus World. That is a real thing. It is the most distracting fucking thing when you find somebody with that tonic. I think it's an April Fool's thing that you have to get. I don't remember where exactly you get it. Oh, don't kill the red guy. My dude. Mag, you're so bloodthirsty. Does Herald want to fight? I haven't fought a good Herald. Hello, would you like to fight? He would not. He would like to rise momentum over there. Oh, hello. Are we fighting? Yeah, it's in the cave with Lion's Arch. There you go. Dubious has got you. Okay, we are definitely fighting because he just used all his preliminary shit. Fuck. Rude. Nice necromancer skills, my guy. What I'm talking about, man. The fights you get versus mag people are really good, but then like 4 other people be like, oh, I'm gonna jump it. Sorry, they mean. I'm just like, I'm gonna poke him and see if I can get this kill. It's like, alright, I guess we're not dueling. To be fair, it's a Wild West. It's, you know, World versus World, there's no rules. Oh no, yeah, you're absolutely welcome to join Goliath. Give me your character name, your account name, or whisper me. You're more than welcome, so is anybody. You're good with the one rule. I know it's an extremely hard, extremely difficult rule to follow. We got a giveaway to do, though. I'm clicking the button. Hey, it's one of our new guys, Mori Manju. Mori Manju, thank you for the follow, and you have won. You have won 50 gold. So give me a character name whenever you can, or you can whisper Salem, S-A-L-E-M, all one word. And if you like it here, I do giveaways every Monday because I deeply love being poor, chat, and have nothing else to do with my fucking money at this point. Other than fund apparently every single ArenaNet partner's legendary relic. How do I shout? There we go. I think it's off cooldown now. Also, I don't know why there's a cooldown on this. It's very dumb. Go check out Engel. He's my late night cat TV. Yoshi's my midday cat TV. But yeah, Mori Manju, you have won. Whenever you can. You're Goliath. It'd be funny if Mori just whispered me. Nope, but made a Goliath account. Okay. Vanguards has space. Who got invited to the guild? Was it somebody else? One of my stream friendos? Aha! Sea Monster inviting people without my consent. I am great. How are you? I'm guessing fucking exhausted from work if you're not streaming, but how's Astralaria coming? Send something to that character? I will if you win a giveaway. Maybe you need to... How did you... Okay, Hummingbird, how did you not have a legendary sigil or rune before the patch? That's wild, dude. That's fucking incredible. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Don't worry, if they don't claim their gold, they have till the end of the stream, or we can just do another giveaway here in a bit. You joined just before Soto. I see. Crazy. Here, Jose, how about this? I will give you these raspberries. I will give you this vicious claw. I'll give you these asparagus stalks, spears. You can have these 2 softwood logs, and you can have this greenwood log. Here, and you can also have 50 gold, because I feel a little bad. Nothing to do with my money, chat. Oh, I have to type your name. There you go. There you go. Asparagus is kind of goated. It really is. It's one of the few things that's actually helpful, or healthy for you. Oh, you're using fusion. Okay, that makes sense. I'm still learning DaVinci Resolve, and until I finish learning it, which I will never finish learning it, like, I can't start learning another program because I already use like 3 different CMSs for work. All right. They are attacking our tower, which means this guy has to die. Ouch. Is that a Toadvoker? God damn it, it is. Is he gonna port? The real question. Yeah, DaVinci crashes all... I think the last time I made a video, what should have taken me a 20-minute video, it literally crashed in the same spot. And every single time I did like any kind of change, because I had to redo the entire fucking video, it crashed 10 times. So I will say you're not alone there. Also, I'm not getting any kind of mouse lag, which is great. I'm glad that I found the issue. Kale sent me on the right path. But DaVinci is free, and paid version is pay once, which I really support because nobody does that business model these days. So I want to support it, and so I want to learn it. It also has a lot of features that are really, really, really good. I do think that the fact that it autosaves your projects and writes over its own autosave without making 2 different ones is designed by Satan. Whoever decided at the DaVinci Resolve Studio to enable that by default so it autosaves over all of your projects when you turn autosave on is the most malicious person on the face of the planet. Because if it crashes after you've done something, there's no getting it back. Like back to the, like, you can't chain undo it. You have to set like number of autosaves by default, but other than that, it's a very good program. Yeah, you know the 2 you remember when you bought a thing and had the thing, chat? Back in my day. That man is using Thieves Guild. In the future, chat, you will pay a subscription fee to open boosters where you will rent Pokemon cards. That's probably already 18 things. Well, I can't gift expansions, but I hope the 50 gold helps, man. And they're on sale right now, but I get you. A lot of, I know the exchange rates to a lot of other countries are terrible. Yeah, you're welcome to hang out. It's best on Linux. We're working on it, okay? I'm learning Steam Machine. Linux may be next. I'm glad you like the game, though. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them for you. What is this? Antiquary Daredevil. Is this both of Soup's alts? I feel like this is both of Soup's alts. Did I hit him? I did hit him. I knew it. I guessed right. All right. Just because. Yeah, it is. That's why I mentioned it. Steam OS is built on a modified version of Arch, I believe, which is a Linux distro. I just want to make sure our boys get the camp. Good luck. I welcome the challenge. Ouch. That's far too many red dudes. At the quartermaster. Alright. We've had a lot of people just jump in and dip out for giveaways, which I understand, I feel. But we gotta give gold to somebody, so... real quick chat. If you would like to enter, you must be followed on Twitch or subbed on YouTube. No restrictions other than that. That's how the bot works. We'll do a 2-minute giveaway real quick. Make sure somebody's at their keyboard when they win this time. I don't know why I always default to your favorite flavor of ice cream. What's your favorite pizza topping, chat? Exclamation point, your favorite pizza topping. Let's see who's a degenerate. I didn't think about cheese, but fair. We have a couple pineapple enjoyers in chat. I actually really like pineapple on Hawaiian pizzas. Oh, this guy's really good. This guy usually kicks my ass, but I've killed him like once. Gotta lock in while you guys get those entries in. The Berserker does win the Bladesworn 1v1, unfortunately. I like that we both use the same movement skill, essentially. Calling bullshit on that one. Oh, not a 1v1 anymore. Really tragic. I don't think I can get this now. That's what I don't like about Magman. You're winning, like, what you think is a duel, and then they just, like, bring the boys, right? But still, fair. I almost had him there, too. The changes to the build are definitely working. Like, this is also, like, actually why I like fighting Mag, because it's, like, limit testing, and you can find out what you like with a build and what you don't. Purple animation still so funny that yeah. All right, chat, I'm clicking the button. Bell peppers, goated. Good choice. Cherry tomato is also a very good choice. Bethul has one with Hawaiian, which is technically not a topping and it's a type of pizza, but I'll allow it. Character name or an account name, or you can whisper Salem, S-A-L-E-M, all one word for your 50 gold. If you are a Prime sub, because we've had a bunch of people like get gift subs and stuff, let me know and I'll send you 100. Because I can't see the list. Twitch sucks and it doesn't let you see who's subscribed to your channel unless you download it as an XML file, because they deeply hate having engagement of any kind. Yeah, Beth, you have won. Congrats. Thanks again to Night Owl for the subs earlier. Did not have to do that. Oh, Jesus. Rip this tower. And no rush, you have till the end of the stream. Yeah, you follow, that's fine. No, I mean, you get double, if you have a Prime sub or any kind of subscription or monetary contribution, I try to double it because I feel like somebody should get something for that nonsense. Because I do this for fun. Yeah. No worries, all good. That's a great name. Congrats. And don't worry, Chad, I do giveaways every Monday. So if you don't win tonight, there's a chance, very good chance you'll win in the future. Weekly. Boom. Done. Yep. Just try to pay it forward. You know, help somebody out in a game that you're good at or something, and you have far too much money. There's no way this guy doesn't die, right? Yep, there we go. We got two of them. I was like, I have used every button on that man. Why are my buttons like really desynced right now? That was weird. I did not have access. I guess because I blew everything on the two guys by the door. Langor Gulch emergency waypoint. Not Langor Gulch. We go back. We about face. To Langor Gulch, chat. Jeez, are all of Mag like California time? That's what I feel like is going on right now. Like, it's prime time in Cali, and everybody woke up. See if we can get this camp maybe help out. Something died. Camp in a bit. Yeah, but it's really weird when, like, Mag's on, it's their entire fucking server, and when they're not on, like, I was playing at, like, 2 in the morning last night, we had the entire map. We had every single thing on every single map, and that includes, like, their home garrison. It wasn't even that late. It was, like, 2 a.m., and yeah, school night, but I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? It's just like, the call goes out, and they sound the horn of Gondor. It's fucking insane. Oh, they got it. Shit. Where's my cursor? There's my cursor. Did what? Please let me use. Oh, I hate that bug so much. Okay, chat, this is a really good time. That thing that just happened, that flip around, Go upvote this, or at least tell me I'm an idiot or something. Bladesworn post I made. So a lot of people have been asking for my thoughts on Bladesworn and the patch, and I do think that it's very good, but that's a fun read if you're bored tomorrow. That's basically the TLDR. Hopefully we can get the last few things shored up and then some interesting Grandmasters, and then we're good. And I can never complain about anything ever again, ever. Yeah, it's a winning thing. I don't... what's the score at right now? Yeah, we were giving them a run for their money for a little bit there with the PPT. I do kind of wish there were alternatives to the scoring that they're trying out, but I think there's a beta coming up as well pretty soon for another new world versus world scoring thing. Don't quote me. Whatever you call it. Oh, I'm not running boosters, that's why we've been dying. Obviously. What time is it? Almost 1. Yeah, it's karma damage. It's true. I could work on the Aqua Breather, I suppose. Like, it'd be funny if I dragged Joppa into PvE to do the Aqua Breather with me. The most useful of legendaries for him. God, that would be funny. I know he really wants the Fisherman gear, which I thought you could just buy, but apparently you need masteries for it. Which is truly tragic. Yeah, this Berserker's pretty good, but he's also knows that I will wreck his world on that build he's on right now, because he has 0 Condi Cleanse. He tried to kill me on that in a 2v1 the other night, and he did not win that fight. But like I said, pretty skilled player, so gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. I just haven't finished it. I started Skillmorphia and then got, like, distracted. Oh, is that tower wall down? We could take this. I can solo this, definitely. Maybe pull some of them off. I'm not that rich either. I have, like, 6,000 liquid or something. Oh, it's not up. Tragic, truly. And there's a mag guy. What is this guy? Will Bender. Okay. Hard mode engage. Oh, I can't go out there. Okay, that's good to know. Ow. Least soul-sucking way to turn 3k spirit shards into gold? EOD map completion. It's also the best way to turn just time into gold in the game. Because once you start selling legendaries, each one takes 200 spirit shards, and you won't have that many spirit shards anymore. Trust me. I know a lot of people say they have a buttload of spirit shards, and that's because they don't make legendaries. Goodbye. Yeah, if you sell them, you'll make bank. Trust me. Especially if you make them and wait for something like 4 Winds or a major release. Both 4 Winds and the upcoming release will be a really good time to list legendaries. Because there will be more people coming back to the game. It'll have a faster turnaround time. There will be syncs for other materials. So the price of things will go up. So if you want to make them now and like wait a month, or even just like a week till EO to 4 Winds, it'll probably be more beneficial for you. I should get on that. Yeah, it's really good for money. And the insane thing is, because they haven't added and shouldn't add, what's it called? Imperial Favor to the currency vouchers, they're still crazy, stupid, profitable. I actually kind of think that the currency vouchers are OP and need a nerf. They can't do that though, but because they're a Black Lion item. Yeah, you can just put in buy orders as well, like for the stuff. I guarantee it'll fill. And there's roundabout ways to get a lot of the stuff. Like, I think you can get 10 ambergris per week from the fish guy. But yeah, if you need any advice, Sonny, check out the video that I have on my YouTube channel. It's the best performing video. It's like how I make most of my money. It's got 70k views, I think. Yeah, you can rift farm, you can do the reward tracks. It's just not available for like pay to win, which is why EOD legendaries are retaining their value. I mean, it's also just like a good use of your time, right, Bar? If you're keeping your keeping them. Like, I think EOD legendaries are much faster to make than every other legendary, but I'm also used to it. Yeah, Cantha track will help mostly just for the memories of Arene and stuff like that, like the jade crystals. I also just really like the Cantha zones. I think they're very pleasant to map complete. And if you see an event here and there, you can tag it. Yeah, exactly. It also is a nice armistice of not having to do content that's going to make you just have your eyes roll back in your head. Yeah, and one of the maps doesn't even have hearts. And if dragon, like, you just do, what I try to do is I try to do Dragon's End when there's a meta going on, and just, like, guest into the meta, and then whenever, the boss is up, you whack the boss so you're not tanking DPS and taking up a spot, but you do the end part of the meta, and you can just do map completion. It's really good. Oh, my Bladesworn guy. He's getting stacks. Is this you, Dubious? Jesus. That's so funny. We got the Bladesworn community coped up on Sigil of the Stars. It's amazing. That's so funny. How'd I fucking know? Also, why are you on Mag? Why are you a bad person? It's okay. I understand wanting the hot dog backpack. Well, you are a bad person, that wasn't you, okay? You're forgiven. Fast farming's amazing. I hope they worked the thing out, because I know they were going to paywall a lot of their stuff, and then they like 180'd on that when the community rage quit, so I hope they can maintain, because maintaining the website's not free. It's just how they were going to go about it was like really bad from the one post I read, but I think they fixed it, so. Forgiveness must be earned. Okay, fine, you suck. You're like, Bingley is like here, and then like you're like right here, and then the rest of chat. How about that? Your mom will hear about this. You're reporting me. I would like my camp now. Yeah, if you could all report her to me to his mom, I guess. It's getting weird shit. You know, when you see her at poker night. I'm so glad to have figured out the stupid mouse lag thing. So if anyone else streams and you were experiencing progressive mouse lag as the stream went on, uncheck. It's not look ahead. It's the one that was formerly known as like psychovisual tuning or whatever, where I basically had a VRAM leak as the stream went on and my little 3080 couldn't handle it. Speaking of which, hey Kale, what's up? You were on the right track for the VRAM leak. You pointed me in the right direction. We figured it out, and hopefully the stream looks just as average as usual. I'm working on it, chat. But I'm glad to have figured out the issue before I potentially upgrade the GPU, because I didn't want to just throw hardware at the GPU and have that be the answer. This guy really wants to fight, but every single time I fight him, there's like 40 more people. Just like in fight mode. Button's not working. Good. Fix my controller layout. I was definitely stuck in the wrong one there. When does that beat fucking Bull's charge? Hate that. ArenaNet, fix it. Yep, here comes the other guy. Come kill the one Bladesworn. I deeply hate having fair fights. I'm this one berserker. He's called for help like 3 times, dude. I got him really low on his dueling build too, and then he jumped on me with like 2 other guys. Guy loves me. Oh, ow. No, the canvas resolution was actually set correctly. You want it set to what your monitor is, and then it scales it down to what you're broadcasting at. It was the look ahead and psychovisual tuning and the 2-pass versus single pass all add up basically mathematically to what's it called? Basically it crams your VRAM, and if you don't have an excessive amount of VRAM, it can create a bottleneck, like a recursive bottleneck, that causes it to loop, because it's all like everything at like multiplicatively adds up over time. So it's just like the longer you stream, the worse it gets. It's a memory leak. I knew it was a memory leak because it doesn't happen at the beginning of the stream. But unchecking cycle visual tuning or whatever it's called worked, because the 3080 is a pretty beefy card, or at least beefy enough for now. Never plays alone. People can play all they want. It's just annoying. He's good at his class. It's just he keeps jumping on me and then like waiting for the boys off meta, so not about that life. I've killed him a couple times. He's killed me once, is what it is. No, go to sleep, dude. Sleep's the best. Please learn Power Troop. People want me to learn everything. Power Troubadour, Antiquary. My god. Next is Mechanist, guys. We'll see. I need more time in the day. We got some construction happening on the house, man. Also, what's up, Off Meta? How are you? Are you fighting Mag too? Are you also in hell? Been a week, dude. I know I could leave, but I don't want to abandon my guild. Yeah, unfortunately, chat, I have to confess I used AI to answer my problem, which is truly tragic. I tried Google's AI mode, and it worked for answering stuff, so... Their actual AI results, just at the top of the page, kind of bad. The AI mode search thing, not terrible. So, I'm sorry to the fish I killed, but it fixed my GPU issue. What the fuck? That's not a thief skill. Fucking Daredevil. Goddamn Guardian bubble. Yeah, it's fair. Again, it's a good tool. I just wish it could stop killing fish and we could like care about the planet. There's so many good uses of the heat that we could use too. But I don't want to turn the stream into just bitching about that again. Like, one day. One day. I also really wish we hadn't just stolen all of humanity's data and all the artists were getting paid. That's the other huge gripe I have with it. Anything should be consensual. No, I appreciate the input. Honestly, honest to God, Dubious, I'm glad I got something productive out of it. Because aside from one meme Harry Potter video that I've shared, and maybe like this soundtrack, if this mix is like AI, I haven't fucking used it for anything, dude. Like, it's not making anybody money. Except for Nvidia, who are selling shovels in a gold rush. Anyway. Like, it's literally cheaper to just employ people. Nvidia admitted that. Currently linked with a lot of foreigners with potato internet. Oh, I'm sorry. Off Meta, I can come play with you. What do you want? I'm kind of tired of pushing this stone up this hill. Although I love this build. So chat, if you're grabbing the build from the description, one thing I changed since we started streaming is I swapped out the agility sigil to generosity. I know probably no one's following along with the class at this point, but if you are, take note. Oh my god. What we should do is we should swap servers and exclusively go hunt kunaives for the rest of the stream, because somehow he's still streaming, I believe. Although he may have gotten off, I don't know. There we go. 1 a.m. It is 1 a.m. Also, thanks for doxing you. I'm coming over to your house. Chat. It's also weird, like, my game is running much smoother tonight. Jesus! You got him a 4090? He doesn't need to go through high school anymore. He can just sell the 4090. Dude, buy me a 4090. Fuck that. Jesus. That thing has like 24 gigabytes of VRAM too, I think. My God. Good for you. I hope it's a good kid. Hope he pays that forward someday. All right. I trust you. More than 500 watts. That is the one thing that I enjoyed it when everyone was just like the AI thing, like again, Bitcoin. It's just more scams. But people were pretending Bitcoin was going to be a thing, is that you could mine Bitcoin and make money and heat your house in the winter. Probably cure cancer. That's good. I mean, it definitely helps, right? I believe in karma. I don't know, Joe. Do you have to be a good person to deserve money? If not, send the 50 gold I sent you back. If you're not a good person. When did I say the word deserve? Making stuff up. No political or religious stuff in my chat, thanks. I don't care if that was a joke. Idiots will take it seriously. Chat rule is use your brain. We should do another giveaway though. Let's What should we do, chat? Exclamation point, how long you think till the next balance patch? You must be followed on Twitch or subbed on YouTube to enter. Now, when do you think the next balance patch will be? Not dealing with that. People can go troll somewhere else. Exclamation point, that 50 gold to 100 gold. That's after I gave him money too. Some people just want attention, chat. They don't actually care if you help them out or anything like that. I don't know, dude. Fucking people just want attention because they were never validated and they're only used to being hit. They never learned how to interact positively with anyone else, so they just scream. Yeah, it describes you 100%. Not validating childish behavior. Go away. Thanks. Yeah, I think Guild Wars 3 is going to have a lot of that lore focus. Honestly. I'm trying to think, because, like, Engel's way better at the lore stuff than I am. Is that a tier 3 camp? No, I think there was just Dolyak in it. Yeah, see? Here she is. You're probably not streaming tonight if it's this late, right? So I can't raid into you when I'm done, because I'm trying to not do that thing where I stream till like 4 in the fucking morning. I will find somebody, though. Mark my words. I really, really, really enjoyed... What's it called? The Thunderhead Keep penultimate thing right before the end of Living World Season 4. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I needed to do some of that yesterday. I love when the commander took... I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I really like how that was written. I really like how it ended. I kind of wish it had closed the game after you finished that story chapter. But the fade to black was incredible. It actually gave me chills right after the setup for the fight. It was so good. Like, absolutely breathtakingly incredible, for sure. See if we can get any more fucking fights here just by hanging out at this camp. This guy also gets a report. Only 3, that's the downside of being in tier 1, man. Like, it's so weird that nobody in tier 1 uses ferrets. I find that very odd, for sure. Sorry, I'm just like messaging people, see if they want to raid. No angry DMs, no ferrets. Just berserkers that want to +1 me, man. Just makes fucking, what's it called? World versus World very mid. Yeah, exclamation point. What is even the giveaway? When you think we'll get another balance patch? If you think it'll be with the next major release, if you think it'll be with Festival. Hey, I'm glad your guild uses it, man. I want a pirate cat. Like, if they could make Captain Leo a mini, that'd be dope. Also, if anyone is, I don't want to let that one idiot, like, ruin stuff. If anyone is new to the game and you would like money, feel free to let me know. And I usually send you a care package. More than happy to, man. Get you started. Or ask any questions. This chat is very chill. We got Yell Shot. Oh boy. Sentry. You can kind of get a vibe for people like that, though. I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt. That's why I sent him money, just in case. Sometimes people, like, their native language isn't English. But generally, people come in here begging for money. It's like, bro, fix your fucking life. Warthog just ate my most damaging skill for this guy. A lot of Gale shots. I actually tried to stab mid fucking... Oh, what's it called there? Stomp. Is worth it though. Food and enhancement without primers. Kind of don't want to waste an honor because slowly working on strife. So you can do ascended cooking to get mini primers, right, Cerberus? And that'll give you 2-hour primers that you can craft yourself. So it really depends on whether or not the food is super expensive, right? Yeah, different guilds are for different things. So some people raid, some people world versus world, some people fractal. Poison nailed it, by the way. I can get your entries in, guys. Exclamation point when you think the next balance patch will be, even if it's small. Be 50 to 100 gold. Yeah, there's, I forget what they're called. They're like, but they're short primers. They're not like the 12-hour ones. They last 2 hours, but they can be really useful if you go through semi-expensive foods, and the cost of crafting the primer outweighs usually the cost of the food. But for something like Writs of Masterful Speed, which are literally 8 gold, very worth it to use primers. Same thing with something like Weight of the World, which is a PvE enhancement you see me periodically going and getting. Like, very, very much worth it to use the primers, right? Absolutely. Is Hope hard to craft? I've only made one legendary from that, I guess, epoch of stuff, right? So it really depends. I've made Astralaria, I believe. This is just not updating for me. Oh my god. I think the friends list is bugged right now. I give it a minute while y'all get your entries in and stuff. Do that in like 1 or 2 minutes. I am loving Baldur's Gate 3 in my spare time too, chat. I didn't think I would like it nearly as much as I do, but I do. Very, very, very cool game. I really kind of wish they had called it Neverwinter Nights 3 instead, though, because it's really not Baldur's Gate. It's not. It's more Neverwinter Nights the more I play it and think about it and interact with it. And it really is a just dope interaction or like implementation of the D&D system. You know what I mean? So just very, very cool. But yeah, I know the time gates are a lot less for like Hope and Nevermore and Astralaria from when I crafted them, and Heart of Thorns map completion isn't that bad at all. I need to do the one mod that completely changes. There's a lot of mods that would completely change it. There's one mod that lets you go up to level 20, which kind of seems OP. Alright, I'm clicking the button, chat. Let's, give some of y'all some money. And again, if you're a Prime sub or any kind of monetary support, let me know, because I am no way to view that while I'm live. It's very stupid. Quick scope Jimmy until Guild Wars 3 Season 2 has won. Bold. I'll say that much. Character name or an account name whenever you can, or you can whisper Salem. S-A-L-E-M, all one word. And yeah. You can do Desert Mastery, I think. Maybe not for those 3, actually. Astralaria, Ravenstaff, Hope, and Tiger Bow. I don't know if you can do Desert Mastery. All the other ones you can. I'd have to look that up. Tube. Kinda like it. I need to see if a character is taken before we maybe call it here. Gwen's online. Gwen's streaming. Good raid into Gwen. It's even doing world versus world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, all three of those, or all four of those, have story collections that you've kind of got to do. They're the big four that people came up with. God, it's so good. All right, one more time, I'm gonna plug this, chat. Go check out this thread if you're bored. This is a... Sorry, I just pasted your name. If you are bored, go check out this thread. It's my Condi Bladesworn thoughts. I don't want you to just, like, agree with me and do the thing where the streamer, like, pushes their opinions onto others. Oh, my mouse is still lagging a little bit, damn it. I'll have to look into that. But, like, if you think that my points are valid, or if you think they're invalid, let me know. Like, leave a comment, leave your thoughts. Very, very cool. If you did that. Trying to get Bladesworn some more love in another 5 years. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can do Desert Mastery for that. Hello. Oh, you're an ally. His nameplate did not fucking render. It's really weird that they fixed the major Dragon Trigger 2 bug, and the other thing I always complained about with it, where ever since they added the delay, I'm sure you guys are aware, like, it would flip you around at the end of it. Like, that was actually a part of Dragon Trigger 2. It wasn't part of the movement system like I thought it was. Like, you can't do Desert Mastery because it has a story collection. Fair enough. I thought you might be able to for the gift of, you know, mastery or whatever the fuck, but guess not. I find that so funny that that's, like, a part of the skill that was bugged. Do you know what I mean? That we now need fixed. Oh my god, chat. Hold up. The golem gets Stella. The golem gets Stella on it. How dope. How dope is this? That's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. That's Engel's next cosplay, is the blue golem. He just rolls around in a bucket of blue paint. That's what I'd do. It's about the extent of my cosplaying capability. Dun, 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 dun. I think the Homestead stream is noon Pacific, so 3 p.m. Eastern, chat, on the official Guild Wars channel on Twitch, if you want to check it out. I'm gonna be mad at myself if I got that wrong, but I don't think I did. I want to get, like, one more good fight at least. Also, it's so weird that there's, like, these catapult spots where you can just, like, hit the wall and hit nothing. And the AoE splashes for 12 years, you know? See, before the patch, that Dragon Trigger 3 wouldn't have, like, hit these things. Now it does. And I'm very thankful. Oh, man. This isn't a giveaway question, chat, but what's your favorite legendary? Because I think mine's Endless Summer. Like, it's... I love the little fish, and I love the crabs, and I love the God Ray. Like, so good, man. Char is a really good pick because it's really unique, for sure. It's also less common. It doesn't make it better, but it definitely makes it interesting. I also love the lore behind him. And how they sometimes try to feature in the stories. Yeah, that's how I feel about Stella in World vs. World. I don't regret making it, even though I already had the trinkets. It was so cool. Predator, the aura that Predator gives you, I wish you could have on other legendaries. I think that would be fucking sick. That Doliak just scared the shit out of me because it's a mag Doliak and it was moving and I thought it was a guy. I'm being so greedy here with the rifle. I don't have Prismatic Regalia either. That's the one that my brain was trying to think of like 2 hours ago when we were talking about this, that I got 98% of the way through. I actually got about 68% of the way through finishing and then like dipped out of. I don't know why. I think it's just because I already had the amulet. This really should be a giveaway question though. We'll do one more. Exclamation point your favorite legendary in chat. I think that's fine. Then I'll maybe call it and go get burritos and definitely not play Baldur's Gate for 6 hours. Yeah, you'll have to throw an exclamation point in front of it though if you've already answered. One frog and one mag guy. I see a teeth. See a teeth. There's teeth. There we go. I got the teeth. I have gotten teeth. There are more coming though because Ismag. I hate that animation. Get rid of it, ArenaNet. Have Berserker. Is it the one Berserker? Of course it's the one Berserker. There are no other Berserkers. There is only Zool. There's only Zool, the immortal Berserker that waits for his friends. He doesn't even want it. He knows I can outrun him. Yeah, you get your ding-dongs, buddy. Something died. That man's just enjoying the renaissance of Pistol Thief, which is apparently making a comeback in PvP. Largely, I think, thanks to Joppa, because it counters a lot of the stuff that's in the meta. It's very odd. What we needed. Some Cell Dweller. Bring the mood up. Onto it. Firebrand. No, Flappy McBaggins. My guy. It's some really good fights tonight. That Gale shot was like fucking incredible, dude. See, chat, there are some people on Mag that are honorable with incredible builds. It's not all the one Berserker. Don't be the Berserker, chat. Be the Gale shot. Be the Gale shot that's inside of you. I'm so fucking hungry. I might call this giveaway a little early. You got 1 minute, chat. I'll tell you what. Exclamation point your favorite legendary in chat. And then Pseudo's going to get burritos. He's realizing he's starving. People are like, oh damn. Put the Kool-Aid down. Get my entry in. Oh, that song's kind of mid. There we go. Ooh, what's going on over here? Violence? Transcendence because you don't have to get it again. I get that. Alright, I'm clicking the button, chat. Yeah, I'm still getting a little mouse lag. We shall see. Hopefully it looks good. I'm gonna review the Hi Garlic, hello, Hope. I'll review the VOD. See how it looks on my end. I don't want to degrade the stream quality too much. I can deal with a semi-laggy mouse. Oh my god, it was worth the watching on Twitch. The box has won. Or its box? Its box. You're hyper blue on a blue background. With a Etheric Anchor, which is technically 2 legendaries. It's going well. I'm sorry you're catching the end of the stream. I'm probably going to end in a little bit. We had some incredible fights. We're fighting Mag. And we had, like, one dipshit drop by the stream, but it's good to not validate children. But the fight's been amazing tonight. And we'll be back on Wednesday, if not sooner. Again, check out the Bladesworn post that I have on the forums. I'll probably cross-post it to Reddit tomorrow. Just for visibility. Try to get people's feedback on it, because I don't want to main character existence. Yeah, I'm probably gonna clip that Gale Shot fight. That was so cool. But yeah, Box, give me a name, a character name, or an account name. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna look for somebody to raid. I know I need to learn how to raid on YouTube. Shut up, Dubious. You're always the idiot in my heart. All right. Let's figure out somebody to raid. And we did fix the hamster attacking a shoe emote, chat. I can not overemphasize this enough. The most important stream thing. Yeah, no worries. We'll thank Night Owl for the gold because he's the one who triggered the rolling giveaways, man. I'd appreciate it if you hung out just a little bit. Find somebody to raid, maybe. People are mailing me back. Hang on. I don't even remember. Oh, right. I was going to show off the emote. This loops now. I had to figure out how to do it in Photoshop. But, little stream reward. And I will find somebody to raid into in a second. Hang on. Send mail. Oh, great song for this, too. Knives, maybe. I want to raid Gwen if Gwen's on. I'm also trying not to only raid my friends. Sure, why not? Let's make sure Knives isn't also calling it. Hang on. No, he's ending stream. I was literally about to raid him. Okay, then we'll raid Knives. He just, like, punked me. He was like, oh, I'm ending stream. Alright, go check out Knives. He's my Frog Time TV. And I'll be back on Wednesday. Yep. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, pay it forward, all that. I will see you sooner, if not later. And check out Engel's Homestead stream at 3. Bye! See you, YouTube. Have a good one. Peace!